Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school football. Tonight, the Kime Company, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing presents the Malvern Hornets hosting the Buckeye Trail Warriors. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, TMK Valley Propane, and Wood Electric. Now, let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school football with Big Z Sports.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Big Z Sports Week 7 game. I'm Keith Thomas, joined by Robbie Anderson in the Wood Electric pregame show. We're live from Malvern, where the Hornets host the Buckeye Trail Warriors in an IVC North showdown. Tonight's mobile studio coverage is brought to you by Hartzler Quality Housing. Our streaming coverage is also made possible by DAC Vitamin and Minerals, Right Mark Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Kime Company. We appreciate these partners for helping us bring you tonight's action live on Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Robbie, we're here.
It's finally here, Week 7, man. It's going to be a barn burn. This one's going to be a great one, Keith. Got a team that coming in just beat Strasburg in the Malvern Hornets. Are they going to have a hangover? Are they going to have, hey, we just knocked off an undefeated team. Now we're playing a team that's been plagued by injuries, that's lost their quarterback in the preseason, have only won one game. So are they going to play to their potential, or are they going to keep improving from beating an undefeated team?
Yeah, I mean, they got to keep the momentum going. It's not going to get any easier after this week. As we know, they're going to face Newcomerstown. Them guys are going to keep coming. The North is just as strong as the South. So, Buckeye Trail, they're trying to gain momentum going into next year. When they get a lot of those guys that are out with injuries, they're hoping to get those guys back healthy next year.
Yes,
and they're looking to build momentum. So, this has got the potential to be a great matchup.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, I talked to both coaches here, and you'll hear that in the pregame interview. So, I mean, they're both really looking forward to the night, really looking forward to see what their team is made of. And with Coach Turco and his Malvern Hornets, I mean, coming into the season, hey, they lost a lot last year. They brought a lot back. They had their hiccups. So let's see if they can keep improving, because they want to stay in that IVC North race. Yeah,
I think looking at Malvern, last time earlier this year when I was here, they threw the ball a lot in the first half. They came out in the second half, and it was all Julius Gore. What's going to be the DNA tonight, right? Last week against Strasburg, Gore 99-yard touchdown run. So, last week they were on the ground pounding the football, going right at the Tigers. So this week when they're going up against the Warriors, what's Coach Turco going to do here?
I mean, I would lean on my workhorse. I mean, I'd lean on Gore and see what he can do. But Coach from Buckeye Trail, he's looking forward to the challenge of stopping this premier back. So it's gonna be a dogfight tonight, I have a feeling.
Yeah, you flip it over to the Trail last week. Mason Todd, who got thrown into the quarterback role, was originally going to be the starting running back. Just last week, he had 318 yards rushing, 5 TDs. That was last week. So obviously they do a lot of quarterback runs here.
Yes, they do.
They got Trey Yossi, he went for 101 and a TD. So obviously by looking at the stats from last week, they're running the football a ton.
I like that. Two teams run the football, put your hand down in the dirt, and let's see what offensive line is tougher. That is what's going to come down to your line play. Which line is going to hold their block the longest, and which defensive line is going to shut the block, make the tackle, maybe in the backfield, let their linebackers be free. So it's a lot on the offense and defensive lines for both teams tonight.
Yeah, I mean, when we talk about the rushing attack on both teams, it looks like what they're going to do. And I remember in the interview there in the pregame you had with Coach Kearns, he did say, if we got to rely on throwing the football, that's going to be a long night for us.
Yeah.
And if you really look at last week against the Tigers there from the Hornets, they only had 89 yards passing. So it isn't like they're looking to come out and throw the football a lot.
Yeah, so you're telling me it might be a quick game. Both teams run the ball here, Keith. Yeah. I mean, I like it. So it's going to be an interesting game tonight. It's going to be a lot of running, a lot of trying to hold blocks for the offensive line. And let's see which coach can make that adjustment in the pregame and then halftime, and see what they can do. See if their plays are correct.
We got to give credit to Coach Kearns and them, because talking to them in the pregame, he was one to say we're not making excuses for the injuries. Yeah. We're facing them head on, and then we look at both rosters. We had numbers for guys that were athletes. They moved them to lineman numbers. They're taking guys that were athletes, wide receivers, running backs, next man up, and they're moving them to the offense and defensive lines.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to keep your football team intact and you got to do what's best for your program. If you need a person to come down to the offensive line, if you're a wide receiver or something like that, you got to do what's best for the team. It's not a me personality anymore. It's a we, because you're part of a team.
Yeah, I think it come earlier in the week. It caught my eye when me and you were going back and forth prepping for this game. I text you and say, Owen Ball switched numbers to 53, and you're like, hey, he was the utility man last year.
Yeah, he was.
And last week he wore number 7, and this week he's number 53 playing center.
Yeah, I mean, he did that last year. I mean, I think I was here for Cumberstown with Joe, and Coach Turco come up and said, hey, Owen Ball moved to center. Our center got hurt. So you got to do what's best, like I said, for the team, and it's not a me sport. This is a we sport, and every kid down on that field will tell you.
So if you're Malvern, Robbie, what's the must-do to come out of here with the win tonight?
You got to run the ball, protect the football at all costs, no turnovers, and cut down on the penalties. You'll hear that, like I said in the interview, Coach Turco said, penalties last week. I think he said he had 12 or 13 penalties to Shawsburg's 1 and 1 turnover. So you got to hold on to the football. You got to do what you're coached to do, especially on a night like tonight. There's a good crowd here rolling in on both sides, and it's homecoming night. So there's going to be a lot of extra festivities and a lot of extra stuff. So the kids' minds, you got to get your minds right for the game.
But if you're Buckeye Trail, what's the formula to still win on the road here tonight?
Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Do what you're coached to do. Give all your effort. I mean, hey, just because you've only won one game doesn't mean anything. This is a brand new week, brand new game, brand new opponent. So it's all or nothing. You want to keep improving each week. Let's see what you're made of. You're going up against a really good football team, and see if you stack your cards against them.
Well, that's going to do it here as we opened up here. We're going to get ready here to get a grab here to Cushman's IGA coach's interview. Big Z Sports, we'll be right back.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Hi, I'm Crystal, General Manager at Loudon Motors Ford. I invite you to stop in and feel the difference of shopping for your next vehicle with our friendly, non-commissioned sales staff, or the personal touch that you will receive from one of the last family-owned and operated dealerships for nearly 100 years. So my question for you is, when will you experience the crystal clear and Loudon Clear Advantage right here in sunny Minerva, Ohio?
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At LodgeVision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Newtown Mall provides you a one-stop shop for anything you need. You can shop the latest fashions at Kohl's, Maurice's, or Marshall's, get your sporting goods at Dunham's or Dick's Sporting Goods, or redo a room in your house at Ashley Furniture. Find all these stores and more for yourself and experience Newtown. Plus, you can sign up to be a Newtown Mall VIP and follow your favorite stores so you're the first to know sales, giveaways, events, and more. To sign up and to see all that's happening, visit newtownmall.com.
Want to stay warm in your vehicle this winter? Call the Remote Start Pros at Cartoons and Accessories in New Philly. With over 15,000 units installed over 18 years in the market, Cartoons in-car experts have the expertise to get the job done right. Cartoons carries a full assortment of remote starts that give you any desired range needed to warm up your car from anywhere. We also do diesel vehicles as well as standard shift vehicles. So don't delay. Call Cartoons today and schedule an appointment to stay warm all winter long. Cartoons at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. 330-339-2006. Be there.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of these communities, there is nothing better than high school football. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD.
Welcome back to Malvern as our Wood Electric pregame show continues. Tonight, Coach's interview is presented by Kishman's IGA, proud to serve the community with quality groceries and friendly hometown service. We're joined now by Buckeye Trail head coach Donnie Kearns as the Warriors prepare to take on Malvern here in Week 7. Coach, your team has battled through a tough schedule. What's one area where you've seen the most growth of your players?
I kind of maybe feel like our toughness. You know, I can honestly say that, you know, Week 1 when we played Caldwell, we weren't a very tough football team. But, you know, you kind of seen them battle back. And, you know, North Catholic, I felt like we got a little bit tougher. Shenandoah, we got tougher. And then against Indian Valley, I really thought, you know, even though the score was what it was, you know, when you tackle Grady Kinsey for, you know, the first 2 times he carries the ball, you know, you say we're pretty tough. So that's probably our toughness.
Malvern presents a lot of speed and balance offensively. What challenges does that create for your defense?
You know, you got to have gap control. You know, and they always do. He's going to throw. I know what he's going to do. He's going to throw that bubble slant that gives us fits, and we're the only team that can't defend it on him. And I know that's what Coach is going to do. So, yeah, we've got to do that. And we got to cover, you know, the quick slant, the bubble, and we got to be sound, you know, defensively with our gap control and whatnot.
What's your game plan tonight, Coach, for keeping Buckeye Trail competitive in all phases of the game tonight?
Yeah, I think we got to run the football effectively, pick up first downs. If we come out and, you know, we try to, you know, and we get behind and we have to sling the ball a little bit, I don't know that sets. I don't know that that's in our advantage. So, you know, run the ball and keep within striking distance in the fourth quarter.
How proud are you of the effort and resilience your kids continue to show week in and week out?
Oh, yeah, I'm, you know, really proud of this group. But, you know, we have some guys, you know, mostly Mason Todd and Sammy Brown, who were really good football players on a really, really good football team last year. You know, we take Friday to the wire in week 11. And so, you know, and then kind of thought, you know what, we're going to be similar this year, and we're not. We're not because of some injuries, and I don't like to use that for an excuse, but man, our kids are resilient, and they come back and they battle every day. So I'm super proud of this group of kids.
Coach, 3 keys tonight so Buckeye Trail can walk out of here with a victory.
We got to get our jet sweep going. You know, we got to complete 4 passes in the flats, and we have to, you know, we have to get Mason going in the running game. Those are the 3 things.
Coach, good luck tonight and have fun.
Hey, I appreciate it, guys.
That was Buckeye Trail head coach Donnie Kearns, and our pregame show interview has been presented by Kishman's IGA. Stay with us. More of Big Z Sports Wood Electric pregame show comes your way after this commercial break.
Simona Bolteron is a global leader in plastics technology, manufacturing thermoplastic products for industries such as aircraft interior parts, medical device housings, wall coverings, general thermoforming, and many more. Simona Bolteron, a company like a friend, is proud to be a part of the community and wishes all local athletes good luck and have a great year. For more information, visit them online at bolteron.com. Simona Bolteron, 1 General Street, Newcomerstown.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialists in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at U.S. America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Are you a compassionate caregiver looking for a career with purpose? Second Family Home Care and Support Services is now hiring home health aides and STNAs. We offer competitive wages, flex time scheduling, and employment rewards because we believe in supporting the people who support others. Start your journey with a company that truly cares. Visit careers.secondfamily.com to apply today or contact them at 740-462-3152.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Welcome back to Malvern as our Wood Electric pregame show continues. We're here with Malvern head coach Matt Churko as the Hornets get ready to play the Buckeye Trail. Our pregame coaches interview is brought to you by Kishman's IGA. Coach, your team has been playing well heading into Week 7. What's the biggest key to your success so far?
I think really more than anything, it's our kind of perseverance and adversity. I mean, 3 of our last 4 wins, Strasburg, Tusky Valley, and in Harrison Central, we've had to come behind in the second half to win. We haven't been a really good first half team, and hopefully that changes here. But second half, we've been tremendous, especially defensively. We haven't given up a point defensively in the second half in those games. So more than anything, to me, it's just our kids buckling down when they have to and kind of getting after it.
Week 7's upon us. Buckeye Trail's the opponent tonight. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
They lost their stud quarterback first scrimmage of the year, which was a huge injury for him. And so from that point they were kind of scrambling. What do they do? And I think they've tried to. The last few weeks have figured out some things. They have. Mason Todd at quarterback, and they're going to run him, but he's a good runner. He's a fast kid. They like to use Sammy Brown, some too, jet sweeps, try to get them the ball, into flats and stuff. And, we know they're going to try to run the ball, and it's going to be up to us to stop them.
How do you plan to keep Malvern's offense balanced and consistent throughout the game?
Really, for us, the last couple of years, it's more of, hey, we want to establish the pass to set up the run, but now we really need to set up the run to set up the pass. So, we want to get off to a good start on the ground, and hopefully that opens things up through the air.
How exciting is tonight? It looks like it's homecoming night. It looks like everything's ready to go. How does it feel for your kids to play in a community like Malvern and what they expect?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great community. We got great support. All our home games are packed. We get good followings on the road. It's just one of those feelings at a small school that sometimes you don't get at bigger schools and whatnot. So, we love all their support, and hopefully they continue throughout the season.
What's 3 keys to win the game tonight, Coach?
To me, really, last week we had 12 penalties. I mean, we have to cut down on penalties. We have to. I mean, a lot of them were just mental stuff. You got to take care of the ball. Fortunately, last week we did have 1 turnover. Strasburg didn't have any, but we were still able to win. We got to win. We got to win the turnover battle. I think it's establishing ourselves early, getting up early. And then really for us, it's finishing drives. We got to finish drives. There's a couple times last week where we didn't finish, and we got to do better at that.
All right, Coach. Good luck tonight and have fun.
Right, thanks. Appreciate it.
That was Malvern's head coach, Matt Turco, and tonight's pregame coaches interview was brought to you by Cushman's IGA, your hometown supermarket. We'll step aside for a quick break and be back with more of Big Z Sports Wood Electric pregame show right after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Hey, want to hear something great? Right now at Wendy's, you can get 2 of the #1 selling bacon cheeseburger in all fast food, the JBC, plus medium fries and a medium soft drink for just $8. Want to hear something else great? Double the burger means double the bacon. Now that's a game changer. 2 of the #1 bacon cheeseburgers with fries and a drink for just $8. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Request $8 JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Individual items at regular price.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov
or go to empowertusk.com.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Big Z Sports Week 7 coverage here in Malvern, where the Hornets get ready to take on the Buckeye Trail Warriors. Before the kickoff, it's time to check out tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by our special game sponsors, Ron Rug Automotive, Contini Insurance, and Clark Kidder Real Estate. Let's take a quick look here at the lineups. Over to you, Robbie.
Starting, so Malvern won the toss and selected to receive the ball, so Malvern's offense will be announced first. Starting at quarterback, number 21, Jackson Jones. At tailback, number 8, Julius Gore. Wide receiver number 2, Josh Unch. Another wide receiver, number 3, Roy Simmons. And then starting at wide receiver number 1, Aiden Sprague. Also starting at wide receiver number 24, Luke Thomas. At your left tackle, he wears number 62, Brennan Mitchell. At your left guard, number 71, Bryson Kassler. At center, number 53, Owen Ball. At right guard, number 70, Stephen Hammond. And number 50, he's going to be at right tackle, Darnell Jackson. Over to you, Keith, for the Buckeye Trail defense.
Defensive starter here. Defensive end, number 72, Bucky Johnson. Defensive tackle, number 74, Nathan Talfone. Defensive tackle, number 54, R.J. Cole. Defensive end, number 3, A.J. Greenwald. Outside linebacker, number 32. Oh, no, it's going to be switched tonight. Number 50, Kason Dennis. Middle linebacker, number 15, Chris Parker. Middle linebacker, number 51, Kyler Chase. Outside linebacker, number 4, Mason Todd. Cornerback, number 8, Trey Yosik. Free safety, number 10, Tyler Harrell. Cornerback, number 0, Sammy Brown. Back over to Robbie for the Malvern defense, or Buckeye Trail offense.
You're good, Keith. Starting at quarterback for the Warriors tonight, number 4, Mason Todd. At fullback, number 15, Chris Parker. At tailback, number 8, Trey Yosik. At fullback again, number 0, Sammy Brown. At wide receiver, number 10, Tyler Harrell. At your offensive tackle, number 50, Kason Dennis. At your offensive guard, number 72, Bucky Johnson. At center tonight, number 70, Benson Miller. At your offensive guard, number 51, Kyler Chase. And at your offensive tackle, number 58, Van Newhart. And starting your tight end spot tonight, number 3, A.J. Greenewalt. Over to you, Keith, for Malvern's defense.
All right, Malvern's defense. Defensive end, number 50, Darnell Jackson. Nose guard, number 62, Brennan Mitchell. Defensive end, number 70, Stephen Harmon. Outside linebacker, number 22, Brody Powers. Middle linebacker, number 8, Julius Gore. Linebacker, number 53, Owen Ball. Outside linebacker, number 2, Josh Edge. Defensive back, number Rocco Marinucci. Defensive back, number 1, Aiden Sprague. Strong safety, number 17, Cameron Detcham, sir. Yep, free safety, number 4, Grady Barkley.
All right, Keith, that's for special teams for Malvern. Your kicker number 9, Viden Arsick. Your punter number 21, Jackson Jones. Your long snapper number 53, Owen Ball. Your punt returner will be Roy Simmons, and your kick returner will be Roy Simmons and Luke Thomas. Again, Malvern won the toss, selected to receive, so they will have the ball first starting the game tonight.
So it looks like Malvern's wanting to come in, and they want to take control here and get on the board early.
Oh, yeah, you want to come in. They know what they want to run. They have the scripted 10 plays. So let's see if Coach Churko and company can perfect those 10 plays and start the game out strong.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail's going to want to come out and, hopefully get off the field real quick, kind of set their own tone. Don't let Malvern kind of get in control early, because if that's the case, that's going to be a long night for the Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors got to put their feet in the ground, just hold their ground, bend, don't break mentality for defense, and hold on tight, and hopefully they get a 3-and-out starting the game. And we're on the opposite side. Malvern, Coach Churko wants to start fast, wants to get this game going, and wants to get his running game going fast.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of focus on those keys for Malvern, They want to start running the football, but they got the capabilities to come out here. He'll air it out. Jackson Jones has been capable of doing that for him. So it'll be interesting to see what he does. Pregame, Julius Gore, he's ran into us, and he's thinking, I want another player of the game shirt. I want the football. He wants to be the leading rusher in the IBC North because he even said, I'm chasing Dom Singer. He wants that title.
He wants the title. He can get it, so he has to have a good game tonight. Just make sure, like Coach Shirker said in our pregame interview, no turnovers, cut down the penalties, and I'm sure they'll have a great night.
Yeah, and you look on the Buckeye Trail side, like we said, Mason Todd, he's their guy. He's going to have to control the game. He's going to be running the ball a lot, but we're going to see if they're going to have to put it on his arm. So we're going to pause right here at Malvern High School. You're listening to Big Z Sports Week 7 coverage. We'll be right back for our Cartoons kickoff here shortly. Big Z Sports, be right back.
At Harts's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartzler's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Top
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden. Your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostics equipment. Whether your vehicle needs regular maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Welcome back to the Hartzell's Mobile Studio here at Malvern High School. Malvern Hornets are taking the field right now. Buckeye Trail is just taking the field, and we got about 2 minutes and 45 seconds till kickoff. Keith, this atmosphere is great tonight. Got Buckeye Trail fans traveled really well for being an hour and a half away. Homecoming night here at Malvern. Big night for the Hornets.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd's electric right now. They got the AC/DC going on. The Hornets just took the field. We're moments away from a kickoff here, and I think it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a great one. Great one, Keith. I keep wanting to call you Joe. I'm sorry. Joe
Guckler's
right. Off in Kentucky doing his thing this weekend. Wish him all the best. So, miss you, man, but have fun. But this is going to be a great game. IVC North, small school division. Malvern looking to stay in that hunt for that title with this big game coming off a huge win last week. Hoping to keep climbing up that ladder and hoping to keep in the ranks of the top dogs.
Yeah, they knocked off undefeated Strasburg. That was the first hurdle, right? And then they got to come in here this week, like you said. Don't have the hangover. Don't come in here and just think, hey, we're going to walk all over these guys. Come in here, play good football. Don't have all the penalties. Don't do the things that hurt you. Keep building the momentum as they're coming into a big game here in a few weeks against the newcomers town.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail, they play Malvern here tonight. Next week they go to Strasburg. So, I mean, a long road trip's coming back and forth, back to back. You got up I-77 all the way. So they're going to have their work cut out for them tonight. And I think Coach Kearns is up for the task and company. So it's going to be a slobber knocker. I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, what I took away from Coach Kearns is, he didn't seem defeated. I mean, he was real positive, and you got to love that out of a head coach, especially he lost his quarterback, who was a Division I recruit to Miami of Ohio the week before Week 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had expectations of competing for the IVC North. And they come in 1-5, and they're ready to go. They're ready to come after Malvern like they're undefeated.
Yeah, and looks like we got ready for the kickoff here, and we got our kickoff sponsor of Cartoons. If you need your car done, go to Cartoons.
Yeah, they do a great job. They did the car press, they did the audio systems.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you need that audio systems tuned up, need new amplifiers, go to Cartoons in New Philadelphia.
Looks like number 4 for Buckeye Trail, Mason Todd. Mr. Do-It-All for Buckeye Trail is going to kick off the ball, and we are underway at Malvern High School. Looks like number 8, Julius Gore, is going to take the kick return here. He's the 20, 25, 30. Jukes the man. Great tackle there by Buckeye Trail. Great pursuit.
Yeah, that was Sammy Brown, number 0 for Buckeye Trail there. Closed in on Gore. He said, you ain't getting the lane today, Mr. Gore.
No, they stayed in their lanes pretty good and collapsed on him really quick, so they know who he is really good. So it's going to be a great time to see this.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail comes out here. They got some nice-looking defensive linemen, Robbie.
Yeah, they do.
Looks like they're going to be in a 4-man front here.
Looks like we got pistol formation, trips on the left side, 1 on the right side here from Malvern. Looks like they're, swing pass out to the left there to number 1, Sprague, and he takes that. He's up to the 40, up to the 35, 36-yard line. Nice little out route there. Nice little swing pass to him. Takes it for a big yard.
Yeah, good hustle by number 72, Bucky Johnson. The defensive tackle kept going downfield. He made the tackle way downfield.
That's great hustle there by him.
Hornets be inside Buckeye Trail territory.
Great play to start off there. We're talking about the run. They just swing pass out to the outside, that little bubble pass.
Yeah, they're like, we're going to start the game out with the first Federal Community Bank first down.
Looks like 2x2 here for Malvern Hornets, pistol formation. Little zone action right up the middle there. Julius Gore takes it up. Looks like he's got a first down. First down brought to you by First Federal Community Bank.
Yeah, tackle made by number 0, Sammy Brown. That's Sammy Brown there. He's he's pursued the ball real well there. Gore kind of hit the hole and bounced it outside.
So far, they've had 2 big plays, 2 big first downs. So they're moving the ball really well so far. They want to slow it down some. Slow it down. It looks like they don't have play clocks here, so you got to go off the referee. So it's still something new. 2x1 with Wing. Wing is motioning over to the other side. Now we got a sweep. Yep. That's a nice play by Malvern. They can either pass it, they can either toss it to the man in motion, or he can turn it and give it to Gore. It looks like on the run there was Jeremiah Fage.
Yeah, number 10, Tyler Hurl was the guy in for Buckeye Trail on the tackle. It's going to be second down here and 3 from the. We're inside the red zone here.
Yes, sir, we are.
We're inside the red zone. That's a Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
2x1, 2 backs in the backfield. Fullback, tailback. Gives it to Gore. Gore's going to get stuffed in the backfield. Oh, no, he's out. He runs the ball hard, Keith.
Yeah, I mean, he
really hard.
He probably broke about 6 guys right there in multiple different positions. And you look at that, it took about 5 guys to still tackle him.
Yeah, it took 5 guys, and he's got the first down. Kept the feet moving, kept him going just to get that first down for the Hornets to keep the clock moving and keep the chains going.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be on about the 11-yard line here in Jeff Wallach LLC red zone here.
Coach Churko and company want to calling the play from the quarterback every time. 2 wide receivers out here to the right side. Got tight end to the left with a wing. Wide receiver goes in motion, gives it to Gore up the middle. Touchdown Hornets. This looks like a little power play. Motion takes out to the outside linebacker. Gore goes right up to the middle. Great first drive for Malvern so far. For that first drive, they executed the plays perfectly. You start with a swing pass. You start with Gore up the middle, and Julius Gore said, "I want that other shirt." So that's a good start for him.
Yeah, that was a great drive by coaches at Malvern. They put a great drive together there. They started out with 2 first downs.
Yeah.
Then they come out and got a second down, and then got another first down. So looks like we're going to be going for 2 here.
Yes, sir, we are. Looks like 2x2 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the right. Roll out here. Yeah, picked off there by number.
That's number 10, Tyler Harrell.
Your eyes are better than mine tonight, Keith.
Nah, that's all right. We're going to have 9:31 left here in the first quarter. Malvern Hornets 6, Buckeye Trail 0. Big Z Sports, we'll be right back.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Lindsay Adams State Farm takes pride in customer service, community involvement, and their professional knowledge in the products and services offered, providing protection to their customers in more ways than just their auto insurance by protecting you from encountering any unexpected occurrences, including your auto, home, income, and the loss of a loved one. At Lindsay Adams State Farm, you're more than a customer, you're part of their family. Learn more about what Lindsay and her agents can do for you by visiting lindsayadamsf.com.
Welcome back to Malvern High School, where Malvern just scored by a Julius Gore touchdown, 6-0. Number 34 from the Malvern Hornets, Vaden Arsic for the kick. That was a boot. Back for a touchback. That was
right before the game. I asked. There's a couple guys out kicking the ball. I think it was Jackson Jones was one of them. I said, "You kicking tonight?" He goes, "No, we got a transfer student. He's our kicker now, and he's pretty good."
Yeah, he's really good. I'm shocked they didn't go for the extra point. Go for one. I mean, that kid's got a boot on him.
Sometimes, when you look at coaching, you coach yourself. There's things you want to try. You're getting ready for certain games, and you want that game feel. Sometimes at practice, it just doesn't give you what you want.
Buckeye Trail comes up to the line here. It looks like we got 2x1 with a tight end here all the way out to the left side. Looks like it's going to be QB keep up for number 4. Trying to see out the outside. Gets to the outside about 6 yards out. Pushed out of bounds there by a slew of Malvern Hornets on the play there. That would be...
Brought down by Julius Gore.
Julius Gore.
Yep. Julius Gore. I can hear the announcer now. I couldn't hear him.
I thought it was Julius just because I seen the pink gloves.
3 yards.
Mason Todd on the carry for the Warriors.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 7 here from the 23.
Two by one again here, 2 to the right side, 1 to the left with a wing. Mason Todd takes the snap, just going to keep it again for a QB keeper and doesn't get much at all. Maybe back to the line of gain there, but not much.
Yeah, number 22, Brody Powers, read that right away. He was in on the tackle.
It looks like they're going to try to run Todd a lot tonight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously from last week we've seen the stats, right?
Yeah, they're
when you run for 318 yards from the quarterback position, you're doing a lot of direct snaps.
Yeah, they're going to do a lot of direct snaps. Just try and coach. And Coach Kearns is trying to tell us, hey, we got that jet sweep in there sometimes too, so they don't have to try to defend that. We haven't seen it yet for 2 plays.
Yeah, 3rd and 7 here, Robbie from the 23.
Yep. Same formation again, but the tight end's here on the left side. It's a wing back. Todd takes the snap, rolls out here to the right-hand side. Got someone sitting right here. Looks like he just ran a little curl around, just sacked because they were in a cover 3, no man deeper than anybody else. So 4th down here now at the 26-yard line. Looks like they're going to punt.
Was complete. Pick up about a yard.
So Coach Shurko's got to be happy there. Hey, we scored on our first drive. Now we got a 3 and out. So the offense come back out. Hey, let's go put another one up on the board real quick.
Jeremiah Fatch along with Luke Thomas.
Looks like is that Mason Todd? He's back to punt for the Buckeye Trail. He's
Mr. Do it all.
He's their guy.
It's a fake punt.
He's keeping it. Julius Gore's in pursuit.
Yep.
Oh, big play by Julius Gore. Tackles Todd for a loss. It's going to be Malvern ball at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Julius Gore read that out. He just saw Todd rolling out to the right. He's like, he ain't kicking it. I'm just going to go get him. So it kind of a wobbly snap going back there. So maybe Coach Turco and them knew, hey, watch the fake. They're going to try to pull everything out to get another first down, just keep the chains clock moving.
Yeah, Malvern's going to come out, and they're going to start in the Jeff Wallach red zone here. We're going to see what they're going to do here. 7:20 left here in the first quarter.
Malvern comes up to the line of scrimmage here. 2x2 formation. Gore pistol in the pistol formation in the back. Gore in the backfield with Jackson Jones. Roy Simmons motions out here to the right.
Jackson Jones pass to Roy.
Looks like he wanted to get it to Roy Simmons real quick. They faked it to Gore. Jones came back trying to sling it to Simmons. So they saw like a little now play, a little, hey, let's just go motion, get it out to him. It's a run option play.
Yeah, Simmons is a guy, he's real deadly in space.
He's
you
fast.
get, and that's the type of play that Coach Turco wants to get him the football in and give him that room to run.
Yeah, I seen him last year playing. He was breaking tackles. He's fast out in the open field. So 7:17 left here in the first quarter. Malvern's got the ball at the 20-yard line here. Coming out 2x2 formation again, pistol formation. No, we're 5 wide, 3 to the wide receivers to the right here, 2 to the left. Timeout here by Coach Turco and the Malvern Hornets.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
That timeout there was brought to you by Cush Financial Timeout. Roy Simmons there takes the ball off to the left side, picks up about 5 yards there. Sorry, everybody, we missed that start of the play there, but Simmons took the ball off to the left-hand side, picked up 5 for the Hornets. So they didn't like what they saw there, couldn't get lined up. Coach Shurker's like, I'm going to burn a timeout. Let's get set and let's do the right play right.
Yeah, now it's 3rd down and 5 here. You know, they're in the Jeff Wallach red zone here, so they're looking to finish this drive off.
Yeah, you got to. And you can pick up a first down there at the 11 or 12-yard line. So Julius Gore with the pitch there, picks up about 4 yards, close to the first down.
Yeah, number 54, R.J. Cole and all his teammates in there on the tackle. Buckeye Trail's pursuing the ball well.
They do.
You know, and it's just they got to finish these tackles. We're 4th down here, and it looks probably about 3, Robbie, here. And, you know, big decision here. You're gonna give Gore the football, or are you going to look for that little play in the flats to Roy Simmons?
I'm going to give it to our workhorse. I'm going to give it to Gore and say, hey, go pick up the first down. You haven't been stopped yet. Got 1 receiver, 2 receivers out here to the right side with tight end here on the right. Pistol formation, wing to the left. And look, boom, right up the middle. They're going to give it to Gore, and Gore is going to pick up the first down for the Hornets.
Close to the 10-yard line.
Wait for the officials here to call it and see what they call.
They tap it on the stop.
And right there, that is the First Federal Community Bank first down for the Hornets.
No, the official pointed the other way.
They're at the 10-yard line.
No, he just pointed. He give the ball to Buckeye Trail here.
Short of the first down. It's going to be turnover on downs.
Really?
Yep.
The Warriors take over first down and 10.
Okay.
Turnover on downs here for the Malvern Hornets. It's going to be Buckeye Trail's ball here. Looks like it's going to.
What? I'm confused. Isn't? Okay.
Looks like it's going to be on about the 10.5-yard line.
Where was the marker at though?
Looks like it's right at the 10. It was right at the 10. They were a little short.
Okay. 2-by-1 here. Pistol formation. There's the jet sweep. Fumble.
Penalty on the play. Or fumble on the play, but calling it an incomplete pass.
So that play there, Keith, they can either pitch the ball to him, and that's considered an incomplete pass, or you can stick it in the gut, and they still might consider that an incomplete pass. But I thought
shuffle pass, incomplete.
Yeah, it was very questionable call there.
It's a very questionable
You know,
call.
it could have went, either way. I guess us being up here, not down right on top of it, but, the official on the far side over there, he called it incomplete. And then, you seen the guy on this side near us, he threw the marker for a fumble.
Yeah, he did. 2 out to the left-hand side, 1 here to the right. Todd rolls out to the right, pitch and catch there. That was a nice pitch and catch from Todd.
Yeah, it looked like he threw it to Sammy Brown, number 0.
He did, yes, sir.
To
That's what Buckeye Trail needs. They need to gain some yards, keep ahead of the chains, get good manageable third downs, and if you get close enough for a 4th down, you can go for it.
I think what they got to do is they got to show Malvern they're just not going to use Todd a lot, and a lot of the RPO stuff is running it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think they got to show him early, like, hey, let's get him outside the box a little bit. Let's get this spread out a little bit so we can turn Todd loose.
And once Todd gets loose, he's gone. 2 wide receivers out here to the right, 1 to the left. There goes Todd right up the middle there. And Julius Gore on the tackle there for the Malvern Hornets.
Julius Gore along with Owen Ball.
It's going to be 4th down here in about 6. 4:40 left here in the first quarter.
Buckeye Trail up to punt. Looks like Todd again. I don't think they'd fake it here this deep down in their territory.
I just wonder if he's kind of doing like a rugby style, and it's his choice. Let's see what false start here on Buckeye Trail, is it?
Nope, timeout here by Malvern.
Big Z Sports, we'll be right back after this quick Cush Financial timeout.
We invite you to discover Kime Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Kime is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Kime Home Center in Charm or online at kimehome.com. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Hey, other guys, insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome back to Malvern High School. Todd punting the ball there for the Buckeye Trail Warriors. Looks like Malvern's just going to let it roll there, and it's going to get down to the about 39-yard line. So nice little roll there for Buckeye Trail, put him back past the 50. So if you're Coach Turco, you couldn't be happy with that last drive.
Nah, you got to come out and finish that drive, especially when you get down inside the Jeff Wallach red zone. You got to finish that drive.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to leave and come back with that and not finish out.
You can't leave points on the field. And right there, that last drive, they left points on the field, and can't be happy with that. You got to execute every drive, put points on the board. So,
yeah.
Go ahead, Keith.
Nope, sorry about that. I just want a big thanks to Clark Kennedy Real Estate, the name to trust when buying or selling your next home. Special sponsor here tonight for the Malvern Hornets and the Buckeye Trails.
Fake to Gore. Looks like it's going to be a number 2. Josh Unch. Josh Unch is going down. He's down to the 30, 25, down at the 26-yard line. 22-yard line, sorry. Big play there by the Malvern Hornets. Faked it to Gore, right off to Josh Unch. Great pitch and catch there for the Hornets.
Yeah, number 15, Chris Parker, he made the tackle there to save the touchdown. Unch was using his footwork there. He was kind of cutting left, cutting right there, trying to get free.
Yeah.
That was another First Federal Community Bank first down for the Malvern Hornets.
3 wide receivers here to the right, 1 to the left. Gore right behind. Pitch right out there to Simmons. Simmons up to the 15. Pushed out of bounds. They're right at the marker. We'll see if that's a first down or not.
Down the left side, knocked out of bounds.
Buckeye Trail's pursuit from the defensive line is very impressive. They get to the ball very quick.
Yeah, I'll give them credit. These kids are here to play. They're getting to the football. Nobody's quitting. And then, and it seems like they're getting there and it's in a group. That was 3 guys right there and hit Simmons.
Yeah. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Same formation as last play. Gore takes the snap right up the middle, bounces to the outside to the left. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's going to walk into the end zone there for the Malvern Hornets. Touchdown. Julius Gore from 11 yards out.
Yeah, that's Julius Gore's second 11-yard touchdown run today.
He wants it. He's trying to get it there, Keith. He wants to keep, like he said, he wants to keep pace with that young man from down in Newcomerstown, the Zinger. So far, so good tonight.
Yeah, that was 2 great drives right there. They had a great drive. They had the other drive they didn't finish, and they come right back up, and they backed it up with another great drive.
Looks like Malvern's going to go for 2 here, put it up 14-0. One wide receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like we have a little wing action. Simmons in motion. Gore fakes it to Simmons. Gore's going to try to get to the outside, and he is not going to make it there. Score 12-0 here at Malvern High School. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Crystal, General Manager at Loudon Motors Ford. I invite you to stop in and feel the difference of shopping for your next vehicle with our friendly, non-commissioned sales staff, or the personal touch that you will receive from one of the last family-owned and operated dealerships for nearly 100 years. So my question for you is, when will you experience the crystal clear and Loudon Clear Advantage right here in sunny Minerva, Ohio?
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At Lodgevision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At Lodgevision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. Lodgevision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Welcome back to Malvern High School. Malvern's up 12-0 here with 3:12 left in the first quarter. Over to Keith for a scoreboard for a Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update.
Yeah, we got Indian Valley on top of Garraway, 7-6 in the first quarter. Still 0-0, New Philadelphia, Mansfield, Madison. Dover, Worcester still 0-0 in the first quarter. Strasburg and East Canton, they're into the second quarter, but it's still 0-0. Tuskegee Valley and Claymont tonight, it's still 0-0 in the first quarter. Sandy Valley and Ridgewood's playing, still in the first quarter, 0-0. New Cumberstown, 16, TCC 0 in the first quarter.
Buckeye Trail returners up to the 25, up to the 30, breaks the tackle, up to the 40. That was a nice return there by number 8, Trey Yonsick for the Buckeye Trail Warriors. And we got a yellow hanky on the field. First one of the night.
Yeah, Keith. We'll see what it is here. Possibly could be a little bit of holding.
Possibly. If you want to finish that scoreboard update.
Yeah, we got Conotton Valley 8, Frontier 6 in the first quarter. Then we got Manchester 7, Fairless 0, and that's our Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update.
Thanks, Keith, for that. This could be a big penalty. It could be pushing back Buckeye Trail 10 yards. Oh, they waved the flag off there. So Buckeye Trail is going to have great field position here, down 12, 3:04 left in the first quarter. So let's see if Buckeye Trail can get some momentum going, get some first downs, get it going.
Yeah, they come out, build some momentum with a great return. Let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Yeah.
To the 41-yard line.
A quick Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update. Claymont 7, Tuskegee Valley 7. Ethan Fair with a strip sack TD.
Ooh.
You don't see that too often.
No, you don't, sir. Two wide receivers here to the left, one on the right, wing to the right side. Got a fakes the toss there. Malvern's defense is all over that, all over Mason Todd. He faked the jet sweep, and he just kept it there like a little counter play or power action play there trying to get up to the middle, and Malvern had all of that sniffed out pretty good.
Yeah, they read that real great. Them guys shot in there. I couldn't tell who the first contact was. I think it might have been number 7, Owen Ball.
It might have been. He's all over the field too tonight.
Yeah, it looked like he made first contact, and a couple other guys helped him out.
Yeah, I noticed Julius Gore is out of the defensive play right there. So maybe just catching a breather or something. So next man up for Malvern. Two wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Wing action. Todd rolls out to the right, looking for someone deep, and he's got him. Caught it. That looks like number 0.
That's number 10, Robbie.
Number 10, Tyler Harrell.
Nope, I think you were right.
Was it number 0?
Yep, I thought it was 10.
Oh, no, big play there by Buckeye Trail. He just rolled out to the right, split the defenders. Beautiful ball by Mason Todd.
Yeah.
60 yards to the house. 12-6. That's what Buckeye Trail needed right there, just to get back into this game.
Yeah, Todd did a nice job of rolling out there, and, Roy, I think it was Roy Brown. Sammy Brown. Yeah,
yes,
he did a good job. He was running more towards the center of the field, and he kind of cut it back towards the sideline there.
Timeout, Buckeye Trail, and we'll be right back right after these messages from Claxon Communications.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Prince Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
That timeout was brought to you by Cush Financial Timeout. Buckeye Trail going for the 2-point conversion. Todd right up the middle, and it is good. 12-8. Malvern still leads Buckeye Trail, but that was a big play there, Keith.
Yeah, that was a great play there. Buckeye Trail, get back in this game. 12-8. Malvern 12. Buckeye Trail 8 with 2:07 left here in the first quarter.
Momentum. That's what they needed. Momentum. They needed to get some points on the board, get some confidence there on the offensive side, and Todd the Brown, 60 yards. That would look like pitch and catch. He threw a nice ball there.
Yeah, he did a good job. We talked about earlier. He gets rolling out there. We don't know if he's running or keeping. And then, Brown did a good job of finding the open spot, and he hit him right on the money.
Whew. That's a fast-paced first quarter so far with 2:07 left. Malvern's leading 12-8. It looks like they're getting ready to come out, and look who's kicking, Keith.
Mason Todd.
Yes, sir. Mr. Do Everything. So he's having a big night so far.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Continia Insurance, providing reliable coverage and peace of mind for the community out here. Also, Ron Rogue Automotive, keeping you on the road with trusted auto repair and service.
Thanks for the sponsors, Keith.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you need that car tuned up for the winter, go see Ron Rogue.
Oh, man. Todd tees the ball up. Looks like he's getting ready to kick off here. Back for the Malvern Hornets is Roy Simmons. And it's going to go right to Mr. Simmons there. He's at the 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets wrapped up there about the 32-yard line there. So that's where Malvern's going to have the ball starting off here with their fourth drive here of the game so far.
Yeah, Sammy Brown got in there, made the contact, and a couple of his teammates come right in there and helped him, drove him out of bounds.
This is a big game for the IVC North.
Oh, very big.
Malvern's got it. If they want to keep in that race, like I said earlier, they got to keep the foot on the gas and just keep going.
I mean, you got to figure right now Strasburg and East Canton's playing tonight. That's a huge game.
Yeah.
Looks
like we got two wide receivers here to the right with a wing here to the right side. One wide receiver out to the left, Gordon in the backfield. Owen Ball motions to the left. Now Roy Simmons fakes it to Roy Simmons up with Julius Gore. Julius Gore breaks a lot of tackles. He's a big man to bring down. Looks like he picked up about 6, maybe 7, 8 yards on that carry, though. That play right there, Keith. You fake the jet sweep, you turn it to Gore. You have a lot going on in that backfield, so you got to make sure you're on the same page with everybody.
Yeah, he got to the second level there and almost broke it. Number 3, A.J. Greenwald for Buckeye Trail. Saved the touchdown run.
Yeah. Two wide receivers to the left, one on the right. Wing here to the right side. Gore in pistol formation. He's just going to hand it straight up to Gore. Gore to the right side. Gore to the 50. Up to the 48-yard line. Picks up a first down. That would be a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Hornets.
Yeah, number 3, A.J. Greenwald again for Buckeye Trail. He's spying Gore now.
Oh, yeah.
That's 2 tackles in a row, but Gore's getting some yardage.
He's picking up yardage slowly here.
A minute left here in the first quarter. Malvern 12, Buckeye Trail 8.
Trips to the left side, one on the right here. No pistol formation. They fake it to him, right to Simmons, out to the pitch side. Up to the 35, up to the 32-yard line. We got a penalty on the play there at the 41. Looks like it might be a holding here on Malvern.
Yeah, it was a big hit there by Kyler Chase, number 51 from Buckeye Trail in there to come get Simmons down. Simmons kind of limping a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a penalty on the play.
So that play there, Keith, it's more of a long toss play. You're not tossing it to Gore. It's just a long toss out to Simmons.
Offense number 2. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
Got a holding penalty. Going to back them up 10 here. Ball will be placed at the 49-yard line of Malvern.
Yeah, we're going to replay that First Federal Community Bank first down here. So,
yep.
That's a good thing. At least it's first down. Maybe they can make that ground back up here.
Yep, 40 seconds left in the first quarter here. 12-8 Malvern. Trips here to the right, one to the left. Pistol formation in the backfield. He's going to hand it right off to Gore. Gore's up to the 450. He's still going. Gets up to the 45-yard line there, Keith.
Yeah, nice little pickup there. Looks like he got about 6 yards of that back.
He keeps his legs moving. He keeps going. He doesn't stop on first contact. And that looks like it's going to be it for the first quarter here at Malvern High School. Malvern leads Buckeye Trail 12-8. We'll be right back here after this Cush Financial Group timeout.
Newtown Mall provides you a one-stop shop for anything you need. You can shop the latest fashions at Kohl's, Maurice's, or Marshall's, get your sporting goods at Dunham's or Dick's Sporting Goods, or redo a room in your house at Ashley Furniture. Find all these stores and more for yourself and experience Newtown. Plus, you can sign up to be a Newtown Mall VIP and follow your favorite stores so you're the first to know sales, giveaways, events, and more. To sign up and to see all that's happening, visit newtownmall.com.
Want to stay warm in your vehicle this winter? Call the Remote Start Pros at Cartoons and Accessories in New Philly. With over 15,000 units installed over 18 years in the market, Cartoons in-car experts have the expertise to get the job done right. Cartoons carries a full assortment of remote starts that give you any desired range needed to warm up your car from anywhere. We also do diesel vehicles as well as standard shift vehicles. So don't delay. Call Cartoons today and schedule an appointment to stay warm all winter long. Cartoons at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. 330-339-2006. Be there.
Daystar, McFadden Insurance, Trial Lumber.
Welcome back to Malvern High School as Malvern leads Buckeye Trail 12-8 here, start of the second quarter. That first quarter was fast-paced.
Yeah, they kept moving really good, and we're down one quarter here. Malvern up here. So we'll see what they can do here. They get another possession of the ball here. It looks like they're, on the 45, Buckeye Trail 45.
Yes, sir. We got two here to the left, two to the right. Deuce formations, pistol formation here with the Gore in the backfield. Nice little, just overshot him there. Jackson Jones out there, the Roy Simmons. Just overshot him just a little bit.
Yeah, they had good coverage out there from Buckeye Trail, so I don't know if he would have got a big gain on that or not. That was a good play there. Maybe that's what he thought. He was trying to throw a little bit long just in case.
Yeah, just a little long, just to get to where Gore or Simmons can catch that ball.
Ooh. Big thank to Marcus tonight from Claxon Communications. He's our producer tonight, doing a great job on our Hertzler Quality Housing mobile studio.
3x1. Looks like just a show play there, Key. Just wanted to get some yardage, make third down a little bit more manageable, and that's a offside on Buckeye Trail.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be 3rd and 4 now.
5-yard penalty, third down.
Let's see if they keep the same formation here. 3x1 here. Jones and Gore in the backfield, pistol formation. Looks like Jones is going to reach back, fire over here, just in and out of the hands there of the Malvern receiver. Can't tell that number there. Number 9, that would be Rocco Marinucci. Had it in his hands. Coach always says, if that ball hits your hands, you got to catch it.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate, but 4th down here looks like we're possibly going for it here, Robbie.
Yeah.
They brought Julius Gore here. He's in the backfield.
2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left here. Jones and Gore in the backfield, pistol formation, motion by Simmons, up Gore up to the second level. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Julius Gore from 40 yards out. Beautiful counter play there by the Malvern Hornets. Get everybody going with Simmons to the right, counter backside. Great play call there by Coach Sherko.
Yeah, that was a great play call. Like you said, Buckeye Trail, everybody pursued after Simmons, thinking they were going with that little sweep. Gore hit the hole, took it to the house.
Yes, sir. 40 yards out. Gore, touchdown. Malvern leads 18-8. 2-point conversion on its way. Two wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Wing back here on the left-hand side. Powers and Gore, or Jones and Gore. Pistol formation, hands off, fakes to Gore. Simmons has got the pitch out there. Going to walk in to the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. We'll be right back after this Cush Financial Group timeout here with Claxon Communications.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of these communities, there is nothing better than high school football. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD.
Simona Bolteron is a global leader in plastics technology, manufacturing thermoplastic products for industries such as aircraft interior parts, medical device housings, wall coverings, general thermoforming, and many more. Simona Bolteron, a company like a friend, is proud to be a part of the community and wishes all local athletes good luck and have a great year. For more information, visit them online at bolteron.com. Simona Bolteron, 1 General Street, Newcomerstown.
We're back here at Malvern High School where Malvern just scored on a 40-yard touchdown run from Julius Gore. Malvern leads 20-8. This kickoff is brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia?
New Philadelphia.
New Philadelphia. Number 34 for the Malvern Hornets. Veden Arsic with the kickoff there. Looks like Sammy Brown's going to bring it out.
Sammy Brown on the return.
Gets tackled there by a slew of Malvern Hornets at the 24-yard line here. So Buckeye Trail has to answer now.
Yeah, they didn't get near the biggest return as they did the last time. Let's see if they can put a little bit longer drive together here. Looks like they're going to start on Malvern's 24. Want to give a big thanks again to DAC Vitamin and Minerals for supporting tonight's live stream. Right Mart Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Kime Company. We appreciate all those great sponsors to be able to bring you this live high school football action on a Friday night.
Beautiful Friday night there, Keith. This is so much better than what it was before.
Oh, we got here earlier and that sun was beating on us, and it is a beautiful night out here in Malvern. Couldn't ask for a better night for football.
Got wide receivers each side wing, tight end there to the left. 3-back formation, hands it off to number 8 there for the Warriors. That would be Trey Yonsick. Picks up about an 8-yard gain. Looks like they just ran a little power play or a little big action there up front.
Yeah, that was good to get Trey Yonsick going. He had over 100 yards last week, so they got to get him in the game. It's only going to help him if they can get him carrying that football and get some yardage out of him.
Yeah, keep the momentum going for Buckeye Trail. You had a big play there for your first score. Looks like we've got the same formation here, 1 by 1 each side, wing back with tight end, two running backs. Looks like Mason Taj is going to keep it right up the middle. Picks up a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Warriors. Over to Keith here for a Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard.
Indian Valley 7, Gateway 6, still in the first quarter.
Thomas on the stop for the Hornets.
We're going to go down. Dover 7, Worcester 0 in the second quarter. Claymont 14, Tusky Valley 0 in the second quarter. Ridgewood 20, Sandy Valley 0. That game's in the second quarter. New Cumberstown 32, TCC 0. That game's in the second quarter.
1 by 1 formation here. Slot receiver to the right. Fullback, tailback in the backfield. Hands it off to number 8. Trey Yonsick picks up about 2-3 yards. Maybe second down here for the Warriors.
Quick Bear Carpet 1 score update here. Conotton Valley 8, Frontier 6, Alliance 14, Carrollton 7, Manchester 7, Fairless 0 in the second quarter.
Ooh, there's some big games going on around the area tonight, man.
Yeah, a few of them's pretty tight.
Yeah, really tight.
Looks like Worcester just put one on the board, so it's 7-7, Dover and Worcester in the second quarter.
Wow. 1 by 1 here, wide receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Slot back. Looks like Taj is going to keep it right up the middle. Gets close, 3 yards short of the first down for the Warriors. They're slowly gaining yards, making third down more manageable now for them.
Yeah, that's the key, right? Getting third down and short, especially if they're wanting to establish that run, especially with Todd. Todd's a hard runner, and they got Trey Yonsick into the game a little bit more. They're running the football, so the thing of it is, we're talking about running the football. Last time on third down, they threw a
bomb.
They threw a 60-yard touchdown.
Yeah,
so they're capable.
Same formation as last. Todd just keeps it right up the middle to the left side. He's at the
on the left side.
35-40. He's at the 35. Pushes the defender off.
There's a penalty on the
Looks like he went out of bounds at the 20-yard line, but we have a yellow flag here at the 39.
Yeah, that's not in a good spot, Robbie.
Nope, that's usually from the back judge there, or head official, and that's the target of holding.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great run by Tado. He kept his feet moving, powered through it. Looked like he was going to get tackled there and barely had the first down, and he broke free.
So we'll see what the referee calls here. Looks like they might still have the first down here, Keith.
They sure do. Barely by a yard.
Yep.
Offense. 10 yards to the spot of the foul. Does result in a first down.
Looks like a First Federal Community Bank first down here. Looks like it's going to be Buckeye Trails on the Malvern 49 now, Robbie.
Whew. Got a first down. Didn't want that way to get a first down, but they got a first down. They moved the chain. So, fresh set of downs here for the Warriors. One wide receiver out to the left, one on the right. Slot back to the left. Fullback, tailback here. Todd at quarterback. Takes the snap. Hands off to Trey Yonsick. Yonsick up to the left side. Hard run there up to the 38-yard line. He runs the ball just as hard. First down. That is a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Yeah, he did a great job there. He got outside, and it's like he had a second gear. And he went. He just got tripped up right at the first down marker, and he had the sideline.
Yeah, he did. And he runs the ball just as hard as Todd does. And it's Coach Kearns has to be happy with that. He has two hard runners.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And, you know, and both those guys were supposed to be athletes in their offense,
Todd
too.
keeps the ball there on first down there. Looks like he's tackled there by number 2, Josh Unch of the Malvern Hornets. That's a great pursuit there by Unch.
Line of scrimmage brings up second down and 10.
Going to be second down and 10 here. Ball's on the Malvern 39 with 8:25 to go here in the second quarter.
Fast-paced second quarter. We're already got the 8-minute mark here in the second quarter. Malvern leads 20-8 here.
Well, if you're Buckeye Trail, if you're trying to drive this and score, you're getting the ball after halftime.
You're trying to double dip. That's what we like to call it. Double dipping.
Yep.
Todd gets the snap, rolls out here to the right. Looks like they have a little out route just out of the reach of Chris Parker and Sammy Brown. Rolled out to the right, just out of the reach of his wide receivers there.
I tell you what, Owen Ball from Malvern timed that staff perfect, and he was in the backfield, and it had to be Trey Yonsick that picked him up there, because I tell you what, he was beelining for Mason Todd.
Timed that snap perfect. You're going to get sacked really quick.
Yeah.
So a big third down here, Keith. What do you think they're calling here in this play?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I think Todd's going to keep the ball. I think he's going to do a little read option here, and I think Todd's going to keep it himself, and he's going to try to get the first down.
Okay. One wide receiver here to the right, one to the left, slot to the left-hand side, fullback, tailback in the backfield. Hands it off to Trey Yonsick. Yonsick out. Picked up about 8 yards there, so that makes a manageable fourth down.
Yeah, they're going to go for it here. He's not leaving the field.
No.
I mean, the last time they were backed up their own, 15, and they went for a fake punt. So, you know, Coach Kearns, he's not turning it over here. He's coming out, and he's going to go for it.
And I make a bet. You're going to give it to the person who got you down here. Let Mason Todd get you the first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, Trey Yonsick's kind of telling us, too, hey, I want the football.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, on this drive, he's had some nice runs. And they've both been off the left side.
Same formation as last play. Fullback, tailback. Todd takes the snap, goes right up the middle, and he is going to be close to that first down. Just a matter of where they mark that football. He is short of the first down, so Malvern ball at the 31-yard line.
We're going to take a quick timeout. Big Z Sports, be right back.
With Room by Room, new from Carpet One, we've made finding the right floors easier than ever. Browse our curated collection of flooring options and shop by color, design, and lifestyle. Our local flooring experts will work with you to make your vision a reality and guide you with knowledge and easy-to-use tools to find the floor that fits your needs. So if you're ready to transform your home with beautiful new floors, scan the code to get started and come see the Room by Room difference for yourself. Exclusively at Carpet One Floor and Home.
Welcome back to Malvern High School. Malvern has the ball. Roy Simmons up here to the 35, up to the 40. He's dragging. He's running. Tyler Harrell had him by the shirt, the white shirt he wears underneath his jersey. If he wouldn't have had on to that shirt, he probably was gone.
Yeah, he was going to the house, and I think they need to get the scissors out and cut that shirt off.
Oh, yeah, or just rip it off.
He got that shirt and went from that shirt's an extra long now.
Yep, looks like timeout here by Buckeye Trail. We'll take it with them right here. This is a Cush Financial Group timeout.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialist in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Welcome back to Malvern High School here. Malvern has the ball at the 44-yard line. Fakes it to Simmons. There goes Gore. Gore's up to the 50. Pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line there. So they come back. They ran the same play that they did when he scored that big touchdown.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to point out to you, Robbie. Exact same play. Had a nice hole again.
Yeah,
but,
very nice hole.
Buckeye Trail's defense did a good job pursuing the Gore.
You know what that does? That gets your linebackers. Linebackers are taught to read your guards. If they read the guards, they're supposed to come with them, but if they see that swing pass or that jet pass, they're going to run with that jet every time, and that leaves the backside wide open.
Yeah, they did a good job right there.
2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Gore and Jones here in the backfield. Try to get him off sides, but play goes on. Gore's up here to the left-hand side, pushed out of bounds at the 39, 40-yard line there.
That's going to be a First Federal Community Bank. First down.
First down, yes it is. Malvern's just doing what they want at will. They're up front. I've been watching the offensive line a lot. They're pushing guys all over the field tonight.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. They come in here and they're going to run the football, and they established it. I mean, they're running the football, and I think Buckeye Trail's done a good job of, they had the one big play they did give to Gore, but other than that, they've made Malvern earn the yardage.
Very much well. 3 wide receivers, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Jones and Gore to the backfield. Jet sweep out here to Simmons. Simmons just following his blocks, gets tackled there at the 30-yard line. So right there, they gave it to Simmons now on the jet sweep. They still ran that counter going to their sideline, opposite sideline. So that faked out the linebackers, made a natural running lane for Simmons.
Yeah, and it was a great job as the play developed there. Julius Gore made the big block to get the yardage.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's the great thing about that is everybody's doing their job, and then you're going to get positive yardage.
Oh, 100%. Trips out to the right, 1 to the left here. Jones and Gore in the backfield. Jones takes the snap, hands it off to Gore. Gore up the middle. Keeps his legs moving. Up to about the 16-yard line there for the Malvern Hornets. 16, 17-yard line. That was a powerful run there by Gore.
Yeah, it took, he got out there into that second level, and Tyler Harrell for Buckeye Trail, he tackled him up there, and, Gore's a hard guy to tackle.
He's a very hard guy to tackle. I'm putting my nomination in now, Keith. I hope Adam's listening. I hope he gives the Pancake Award. If the game keeps going the way it's going to Malvern, because their offensive line is opening up big holes for Gore.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job up front tonight. Churko's got to be happy so far at the first half.
Simmons out here to the left-hand side. Almost breaks the tackle. Great tackle there by number 0, Sammy Brown for the Buckeye Trail Warriors. If he wouldn't have made that ankle tackle there, Simmons would have been gone.
Yeah, that was a great job. I mean, that's what I say. At least Buckeye Trail, they're staying fighting. They're pursuing to the football. They're not going down easy.
No, they're not. They're giving up they're putting up a big fight here tonight so far. So Coach Kearns has got to be happy. Hey, guys, we're fighting. We're here. Let's keep fighting.
2nd and 3 from Jeff Wolick, red zone here. Ball's on the 11-yard line of Buckeye Trail.
We got trips out to the right, 1 to the left. Jones and Gore in the backfield. Offsides there on Buckeye Trail. Looks like they might have jumped or lined up in the neutral zone. So that gives Malvern a cushion. First Federal Community Bank first down.
Oh, no.
Oh, what?
They end up calling a false start here, Robbie.
Really? That's my bad. I saw this referee right here go motion offsides.
Yeah. I mean, this defensive end over here, this defensive end on this side a few times has jumped, and they've gotten lucky a few times.
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jones and Gore in the backfield here for the Hornets. Jones takes the snap, fakes it to Gore, up to Simmons. Simmons has one-on-one up there. He gets the first down, and he runs into a defender. I can't tell what number that is. That was a big hit there by the Buckeye Trail cornerback. Trying to find out a number here, Keith. What number was that?
I think it was...
Looks like number 8, Trey Yonsick.
Yeah, that was a big hit over there. That was a big hit. It saved a touchdown.
That was a big hit that saved a touchdown here. Again, the Malvern Hornets is in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone here. We have 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 on the right. Jones and Gore in the backfield, wing to the right as well. That looks like Owen Ball. Toss out to Gore. Gore run.
Gore on the.
And he's going to get in for the touchdown. 6 yards out for the Hornets. Up now, 26-8.
That's number 4 on the day for Julius Gore.
Well on to getting that other T-shirt if he keeps it up here in the second half.
Yeah, Gore's playing a nice game, and he kind of said before the game started, you know, you could tell he was focused. He was locked in the locker room when we had to swing through there, and, you know, he had shown tonight. Plus, you know, he can't do it out that offensive line up front. Like you said earlier, they're playing a great game.
Yes, they are. That offensive line is opening up major holes for Julius Gore and company tonight.
We're going for a 2-point conversion here.
Jones tosses it out to number 2 there. Josh Unge. That makes the score 28-8 here with 4:49 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back after this Cush Financial Group timeout here with Claxon Communications.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at U.S. America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills. Get certified. Get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Are you a compassionate caregiver looking for a career with purpose? Second Family Home Care and Support Services is now hiring home health aides and STNAs. We offer competitive wages, flex time scheduling, and employment rewards because we believe in supporting the people who support others. Start your journey with a company that truly cares. Visit careers.secondfamily.com to apply today or contact them at 740-462-3152.
Welcome back to Malvern High School here. This kickoff here is sponsored by Cartoons of New Philadelphia. Malvern's up 28-8 here on Buckeye Trail with 4:49 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail's got to capitalize here. They get the ball after half. It'd be in their best interest here. Hopefully they can get a big return, establish a drive, finish it off because they would get the ball after
double dip them as much as they can. Looks like we might have an offsides here by Malvern. And Coach Churko cannot be happy about it.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy.
No, he's not.
You know, that's part of the game. You know, even though you get a little bit of a cushion here at the lead, you have execution that you want done the whole complete game.
Yeah.
You don't want to have these issues. You work on it all week at practice, and when you come here, you want execution.
100%. You want to have a clean ball game. That's what you need, a clean ball game. Here at halftime, we're going to bring you an interview with the superintendent of the Malvern Hornets, and he's going to talk to you guys a little bit about different things.
Yeah, the superintendent here at Malvern's Danielle Hawk, and she had a great interview this week with our own Nick McWilliams. We'll bring that to you at halftime. They're going to talk about all the construction project stuff going on here at Malvern. There's a lot of great things going on, so look forward to hearing that interview.
Again, we're going to tee it up. This kickoff is brought to you by Cartoons in New Philadelphia. Big kick here. He's up at the 15, the 20, the 25, and he stops. Oh, Trey Yonsig's up to the left-hand side. He's up to the 35, 37-yard line here. So decent field position starting out here for Buckeye Trail. Now they have to capitalize, put some points on the board.
Yeah, got it out through their own 35 here. You know, just that you got plenty of time. There's no reason to panic. 4:39 left here. Put a good drive together. You take the opportunity to get some points, come back out after half, and get the football.
Yeah, they're going to try to double dip here. And I make it bet we're going to see a lot of Yonsik and Todd on this drive.
You know, they've been running. They had a great drive the last time running both those guys, you know, and you just kind of wonder if it's going to set up another long pass for them.
2 wide receivers here to the right, 1 to the left, wing back to the right side. Brown and Todd out the backfield, hands it off to Yonsik. Yonsik off to the right-hand side. He's at the 45. He's at the 50, 45, 40, 44, down at the 45-yard line here. over to Keith here for a Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update.
Yeah, we got Indian Valley 20, Garraway 12 in the second quarter. New Philadelphia 21, Mansfield Madison 7 at half. Dover 14, Worcester 7 in the second quarter. Claymont 21, Tusky Valley 0 in the second quarter. Ridgewood 20, Tusky Valley 0 in the second quarter.
Back here at Malvern, we have 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 on the right, wing back to the left side. Todd takes the snap, throws it out to Sammy Brown. Sammy Brown up to the left-hand side. Only picks up about 3 or 4 yards there on the toss.
Back to our Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update. Newcomerstown 40, TCC 7 in the second quarter. Conotton Valley 22, Frontier 14 in the second quarter. Alliance 14, Carrollton 7 in the second quarter. Manchester 14, Fairless 7 in the second quarter.
Ooh.
That's a little tighter than I thought.
That's a little tighter than I really thought. Yeah, Fairless. Wow.
I mean, even looking at Frontier's 2-4 playing 4-2 Conotton Valley. That game's
biggest game I'm shocked about right now is that 5-1 and 4-2 Strasburg East Canton game.
Yeah, 0-0 at halftime.
Wow. We have a motion here. He's going to toss it out here to Sammy Brown. Sammy Brown left. Whoa, goes back. Oh, no, baby. Can't do that. Can't go side to side. Can't go east and west. Got to go north and south. And Buckeye Trail loses a lot of yards there. So it's going to be third down and a country mile here, Keith.
Yeah, that was a great play there by number 7, Owen Ball. You know, Malvern defender, he just stayed in his position and he pursued down and, big loss. It's going to be 3rd and 22. That's not what Buckeye Trail needed here.
Not at all. You got to keep positive yards. Can't have any negative. So 3rd down and 22 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line of Buckeye Trail.
Yeah, we got about 2:42 here left until halftime here, and Buckeye Trail's still trying to establish something here to get this first down.
Todd takes the snap, rolls out to the left-hand side. Just overshoots Sammy Brown there for a little out route. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 22. Malvern gets the ball with 2:31 left back in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, that's not what Coach Donnie Kearns wanted to see. He wanted to establish a good drive there and hopefully get some points on the board to go into half. But, Malvern's looking to come out, establish a drive, put some points on the board here.
Looks like we got Luke Thomas and Roy Simmons back for Malvern, and we got Mason Todd.
Mason Todd set the punt.
Nice little kick here. Malvern going to let it roll. Going to stop at the 18-yard line, and we will be right back here with 2:21 left in the second quarter. This is a Cush Financial Group timeout.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
We're back here at Malvern High School where Malvern just gets the ball back with 2:21 left here. Simmons in motion, handoff to Gore. Gore's up to the 25-30, 35-40. Pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line. That's a
First Federal Community
Bank. Yes, sir. I can't read that tonight.
Oh, you're good, Robbie. You're kind of busy over there on that play-by-play. Also want to give a big thanks again to Clark Kenner Real Estate, Contini Insurance, and Rod Maroon Automotive. Those are our special sponsors tonight here for the Malvern Buckeye Trail game here in Week 7.
Malvern's trying to get extra points there before half starts. We have 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jones and Gore in the backfield. Simmons in motion. Hands off to Simmons. Simmons up to the 45-50. Pushed out of bounds at the 49-yard line there. Nice little jet sweep here to the left side to their boundary. So Coach Sherko's like, you know what? We're going to go back to that bread and butter. We scored us a bunch of points. We're going to run jet sweep. Now we're going to run it again, but with a counter. Watch this.
That was a great run by Simmons, too, because as he got over there, you could tell he's always wanting to cut it back, but I think he knew the smart play was step out of bounds, stop the clock.
Yep. Stop the clock. Save yourself a timeout. Each team here has 1 timeout left here in the first half.
Yeah, they're on the 49 of Buckeye Trail here, so they're establishing a good drive here.
Deuce formation here. 2 out to the right, 2 to the left. Jones and Gore in the backfield here for the Hornets. Simmons in motion. Hands it to Gore right up the middle. Gore picks up yards, sheds tacklers. Stiffs arms another one up to the 40-yard line. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
Left side. Brought down by
Yeah, that was number 1, Jake Watkins for Buckeye Trail there on the tackle.
41-yard line.
Buckeye Trail pursues to the ball really, like we said before, pursues to the ball really well. They don't give up on plays at all.
No, I'll tell you what, they're playing. They're leaving it out on the field tonight. They're playing hard.
3-by-1 here, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Jones and Gore in the backfield. Jones takes the snap, drops back, has Simmons. Boom, pitch and catch. There goes Simmons for a 41-yard touchdown for the Hornets. That will make the score.
34-8.
34-8. Yes, sir. That was Jones to Simmons. Little slant route there for him. And Coach Kern said, hey, they're going to run that bubble slant on us tonight. They know we can't stop it. So they just ran that to the perfection for 41 yards. That puts the score 34-8 with it. They're kicking a field goal here, Keith.
All night they've been going for 2, and we've thought all along in pregame we've seen this kicker. We thought they'd be kicking extra points.
I know. Let's see how good he is kicking the football. Snap back, ball up, and it is good here at Malvern High School. Malvern leads 35-8. We'll be right back after this Cush Financial Group timeout here with Claxon Communication.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
We're back here at Malvern High School where Malvern leads Buckeye Trail 35-8 with 1:15 left here in the first half of play. This is a Cartoons kickoff of New Philadelphia. He kicks it away, the Malvern Hornets kicker does. Looks like a little coffin corner kick, goes out of bounds there. So they're going to get decent field position starting out here at Buckeye Trail with 1:15 left in the first half.
Yeah, not what we expected there, Robbie. After the last kickoff, we thought, Buckeye Trail would come out, establish a great drive, and we thought, the momentum they had from the last drive, we thought they'd finish it off. And, Malvern had a big play there. It was a tackle for a loss, stopped them, forced the punt, and they come right out now. About 4 plays there in the end zone.
Yeah, 4 plays. They scored quick. That's quick offense.
And it was the same 2 guys, it seems like it's been all night.
Simmons and Gore.
Yep,
we've called their name a lot tonight.
I mean, if you go throw ahead Jones's name on there, we could call him the law firm.
2 wide receivers here to the right, 1 to the left, wing to the right. Mason Todd in the backfield, hands it off to number 8. That would be Trey Yonsick. Tackled for a loss there. Tackle for a loss, 4 yards.
Looks like a player got banged up on the play, number 24 for Malvern.
Brought himself off here real quick. We'll see if he's okay. Looks like he's going to run down here to Coach Metzger and see if he can get back in.
Yeah, he was in on the tackle.
Yeah, he was. Two wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Todd rolls out to the left, gets a little out route. Oh, that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Looked like tipped by number 7. Owen Ball. Oh, and we have a yellow flag on the play. Penalty flag. I would make a bet not everybody was set. Or an ineligible man downfield.
I want to give a big shout out to Ron's Heating and Cooling. They've been a great sponsor of Big Z Sports for years and a lot of sports.
Yes, sir.
We can't thank them enough over at Ron's Heating and Cooling.
Also want to thank our streaming sponsors tonight, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Right Mark Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance, and the Kime Company. Thank you for all you do for Big Z Sports.
Long discussion out there, Robbie.
Very long. Trying to figure out if an eligible man downfield.
Yeah. See if they wave it off. They're calling it.
Yep.
3rd down.
So Buckeye Trail here is going to be 3rd and 12.
They keep getting themselves behind the sticks, Robbie.
Can't have that, man. Can't have that, Keith. Can't have behind the sticks a lot, especially when you're down 35-8. Looks like we got 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Wing back there on the left side. We have Mason Todd in the backfield here. He's just going to take it out to the left-hand side. Let QB keep. He's up to the left. He's up to the 40, 42-yard line. Looks like we got another penalty there on the play. And I make a bet. I saw a holding there on Buckeye Trail. So that's going to neglect that decent run by Todd.
Yeah, it's happened a few times on Todd. He's had a great run, but unfortunately, can't have them yellow hankies on the ground.
Nope. You're in week 7 of high school football. You're supposed to have the penalties all gone.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. That's things you got to clean up and come week 7. That's the things you do not want because those are drive killers.
Yep, drive. Hey, look at you, drive killers. Someone's been around football for a while. You must have heard that down at Indian Valley Country.
Nah, just a little bit around some football, Youth coaches, so that's why we rely on you here as our expert football analysis.
I wouldn't say expert, man. Your brother knows more than me. A lot of other people know more. I'm just here to plug in.
Hey, I'm just trying to fill some big shoes tonight. You're in your normal role. I'm filling in for the one
This
and
ain't
only
my
Joe Geckler tonight.
Joe does the play-by-play. I do what you do, man. I'm just filling in.
Yeah, I'm just we're making this work tonight, and it's been fun. I'm enjoying myself. It's a little different for me. I'm usually on the sidelines, so it's going to be a Cush Financial Group timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be right back.
Hey, want to hear something great? Right now at Wendy's, you can get 2 of the #1 selling bacon cheeseburger in all fast food, the JBC, plus medium fries and a medium soft drink for just $8. Want to hear something else great? Double the burger means double the bacon. Now that's a game changer. 2 of the #1 bacon cheeseburgers with fries and a drink for just $8. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Request $8 JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Individual items at regular price.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to Malvern, the Hertzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Robbie, here we go, 4th and 4. Looks like Buckeye Trail's lining up to go for it.
Yes, sir, they are. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 on the right. Parker in the backfield. I'm making better. They're just going to let him keep it. Yep, keeps it right up the middle, and he's not going to get there. Back to the line of scrimmage. Big stop by the Malvern Hornets.
Let's see what we got here. It's going to be a change of possession here. See if Coach Chirko, see if he's going to try something here. I bet with Jones's arm, I would not be surprised if he tries to try to throw some balls down the field here.
Oh, I make it back. Take one shot. Take one shot to Simmons to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, you're sitting on Buckeye Trail's 42 of 19 seconds, and they got one timeout left, Robbie, or none?
Nope.
It looks like
Malvern's
none.
out of timeouts here.
So, they're going to have to play the sideline game here if they're going to try to get down the field.
Or you just be conservative. You're up 35-8 going into halftime. Buckeye Trail gets the ball coming out at the start of the second half.
Coach Robbie, let's see what's going on here. What do you think's going to happen?
They got 3-by-1. They have Jones and Gore in the backfield, pistol formation. Looks like he's going to drop back. He's going to have Simmons open here. Tries to get that out of bounds and does not. Keeps the clock running with 10 seconds. Malvern hurries up to the line of scrimmage, trying to spike the ball as fast as they can.
They're stopped the clock right now to move the chains here, so that's going to help Malvern get lined up. That was a First Federal Community Bank. First down.
Yes, sir, it is. Jones spikes the ball. That gives it 5 seconds left here. So I would take a shot here to the end zone here now. Or you run that little bubble slant route with Simmons and let him.
Second down and 10.
They're going to try to kick a field goal?
I don't know. I want to give a big thanks to Clark Kidder Real Estate, Contini Insurance, and Ron Rug Automotive. We appreciate all their fine support here tonight. This is Malvern versus Buckeye Trail football game. We're 5 seconds away here from halftime.
And they're going to try a field goal here. That is going to be a 35.
That's going to be 40.
About a 40-yard field goal.
Well, he's on the. Where's the ball at?
He's
here?
at the 25, so 25, you add 10. Yep. That's 35.
Yep. Plus 5.
42-yard field goal.
42-yard field goal.
Yeah. So I thought that baby was going to be pretty long.
He's got the leg for it. We see him kick off, so let's see if he can get this one up to the uprights here. 5 seconds left. Buckeye Trail does have Sammy Brown back.
Oh.
Just in case it comes up short. Ball down, and it's blocked.
Yeah, didn't have a very good snap and hold there.
Field goal is blocked, and that will be the end of the first quarter.
And that is your end of your first half. Malvern leads 35-8.
Buckeye Trail.
We're at the midway point here in Malvern as the Hornets take on the Buckeye Trail Warriors. Coming up next, it's time for some halftime updates from around the area, brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, proud supporters of local high school athletes in our community. Stick around as the Big C Sports be right back after this break.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
At Harts's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Harts's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Pat Ferris of Ferris Chevrolet Buick and Toyota. High school sports bring out the best in our schools and in our communities, and the people at Ferris have always believed in the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks we sell and service every day, like high school sports, we're a great tradition in this area. Ferris, on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
It is halftime on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as we bring you Malvern playing host to Buckeye Trail. We'll step aside from the action for a little bit, and we will now be discussing some improvements out here Malvern way with Superintendent Danielle Hawk. Superintendent, it's great that you were joining us. Very appreciative that you could find some time. I know it's a very busy time of the year.
Thank you, Nick, for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
So things that are going on around Malvern right now, very exciting times. I think I wanted to start off mostly talking about the new field house that's coming to be with the Hornets. So tell me a little bit about that.
It is definitely an exciting time to be a Malvern Hornet. We have a lot of building improvements and things being added to our district that are certainly going to be able to be used by students and community for years to come. So the field house did open a couple weeks ago. We had a great grand opening ceremony last night where we had a lot of students and families and community members come out, and they were able to tour the new facility. So it is a really wonderful building, a great addition to our school facilities. Again, that our community, our students, our staff, and all of our Malvern families are going to be able to enjoy for years to come. So
I wonder sometimes if, people realize just how big of an asset these kind of things can be. A field house, I'm happy you mentioned it in the way that you did, because it's not just necessarily for the students or student athletes. The entire community can put it to use, and it's really, really a usable tool.
Absolutely, and our visiting schools that we're playing against as well can utilize those facilities when they come to our wonderful school district. So we are super thankful, for our donors. We have a great community partnership, and this is just another example of what a great place Malvern is and how much this community really invests, not only in our school, but the entire community as well.
So outside of the field house, I guess the one last thing I had related to that, what are some of the features that people can expect if they go in to see that?
So we have two great locker rooms for the home and the visitor side to enjoy. Both our bathroom facilities have been expanded tremendously, state-of-the-art facilities. As far as our weight and fitness room, there's some recovery room that we have in there with an ice bath and where the trainers, people can work on athletes, maybe if they have an injury. And we also have new coaches and official rooms as well. So it's a great modern, as I said, state-of-art facility with just many offerings for athletes and our visiting sports teams, as well as any spectator or Malvern fan that might be on our facilities.
Certainly does sound like a very awesome addition out there at Malvern. What are some of the other things that are going on right now in terms of, some facility upgrades and such?
We are getting ready to open our new wellness center that is added onto our school building. So next week, actually on Monday, we're going to be opening an Altman facility that has 4 exam rooms, and that's going to be open to student, staff, and the community. We're very pleased to have Dr. Grossi and a full-time nursing staff from Altman that will be joining us starting on Monday. The Wellness Center also houses a fitness area that's going to be open to the public during non-school hours and on non-school days. So there's a full gym out there. They're putting the finishing touches on it as we speak. There's also a leadership lab out there for students and staff to use during the school day for classes, meetings, but outside of school hours, it's available to local businesses and organizations for meetings, trainings, booster clubs, local support groups and organizations. So just, again, another way to strengthen our community relationship and our partnerships that we already currently have in the community, but just to help us grow and strengthen that community partnership that we already have.
Yeah, and I guess that kind of leads me perfectly into really the last thing I had for you here. I mean, improvements related to this, we're talking mostly, I shouldn't say mostly, but a lot on the athletic side of it. But anything that is a usable tool to help out the students, it's really just something that can really set them up for their better future, I would imagine.
Absolutely, and I should also mention that we have expanded our preschool, so there'll be a whole other section of preschool out there to start that early learning that really is crucial for students' academic, setting them up for academic success once they start those early years of elementary school. So on the academic side, we're also adding an entire preschool section out there as well. We're very excited about that.
Well, fantastic stuff, and I know you guys have plenty of reason to be excited with all of those things coming, and the future for Malvern as well. I got to ask you, too, now really still in your first year on the job, correct?
Correct, yes.
So how has everything been going? Has it been a fun experience so far?
It has. This community has been amazing to me. I started as elementary principal here 6 years ago during a really challenging time in education. It was the year of COVID, and I have to say that this community just wrapped their arms around me as somebody that was new to the community and the district, and They've continued to provide me unwavering support as I transitioned into this new role as superintendent, and truly there's no place I'd rather be. This is just an amazing community, and they're nothing shy of super supportive no matter what is going on at the school.
Well, we always love to hear that, and we always are appreciative whenever we can come out and see some Malvern athletics or anything going on out in Malvern. Superintendent, really appreciate your time, and we hope you have a great rest of the year.
Thank you so much, Nick.
Superintendent Danielle Hawk for the Malvern Hornets, and stay tuned because coming up, the second half is on the way between Malvern and Buckeye Trail on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden. Your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostics equipment. Whether your vehicle needs regular maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Welcome back to Malvern, everyone. We're here with our First National Bank Denison halftime show. Getting ready for our cartoons Second half kickoff here from the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio. I want to throw it over to Robbie Anderson for a quick recap here of the first half.
So, Julius Scorer got the scoring going here in the first half with an 11-yard TD run. Then he followed up with another 11-yard TD run, 40-yard touchdown run, 6-yard touchdown run, and Jones 41 yards to Simmons for a touchdown. But Buckeye Trail got on the board too. Todd 60-yard touchdown to Brown. So we're seeing a lot of Gore here in the first half, a little bit of Simmons. So let's see if Coach Churko and them can come back out here and keep that momentum going.
Yeah, if they get a big momentum going here, I don't know what we're really going to see because we've seen Gore and Simmons a lot. Are we going to see some different guys? Are we going to see Jones put a little bit more in the air? It'll be interesting to see what Churko comes out with here in the second half and dials up.
Yeah, and Coach Kearns has got to be like, guys, let's just stay in the game. Let's keep momentum going. Let's keep building on what we scored with. We scored a touchdown on these guys. We scored a big one. So let's keep momentum going. Let's keep working on this stuff. So big second half here coming up here at Malvern High School.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail's receiving the ball in the second half. So, we don't want to take them out of this game. They come out, they can establish a good drive, put it in the end zone. It kind of does put a little bit of pressure back on Malvern to come out and answer.
Yes, sir. A lot of pressure comes back on Malvern if they want to keep the momentum going, get that running clock. But Buckeye Trail's going to have to come out and have a great first drive. So big second half coming up here. But first, before we get to the second half, we're going to bring you over to the scoreboard update.
Yeah, this is going to be an impact collision scoreboard update. Indian Valley 26, Garraway 12 at the half. Grady Kinsey with 4 touchdown runs himself over there. New Philadelphia 21, Mansfield Madison 7 at the half. Dover 21, Worcester 7, they're at the half. East Canton and Strasburg still at 0-0. What a ball game up there. Claymont 34, Tuskegee Valley at the half. Claymont putting up some points today. Ridgewood 41, Sandy Valley 0, that's at the half. Newcomerstown 46, TCC 14, that game's at the half. Conotton Valley 28, Frontier 14, that game's at the half. Alliance 21, Carrollton 7, that game's still in the second quarter, possibly close to half. Manchester 14, Fairless 7 at the half.
Wow, there's some good games going on here around the area, man. I mean, that East Canton Strasburg game, I'm getting updates from my little brother because he's stringing that game tonight, and he says that both defenses are legit flying around up there tonight.
I mean, you take last week, too. Like Strasburg, we kind of seen it with Coach Morris. That was a close game last week, 16-10 with Malvern.
Yeah.
And you look right now, we always talk about the IBC South, but look how tough the Newcomerstown, East Canton, Strasburg, Malvern. It's very interesting as we get down the stretch here. So as we're winding down here at halftime, we're going to take a quick timeout. We're going to be right back to wrap up our First National Bank halftime show.
Lindsay Adams State Farm takes pride in customer service, community involvement, and their professional knowledge in the products and services offered, providing protection to their customers in more ways than just their auto insurance by protecting you from encountering any unexpected occurrences, including your auto, home, income, and the loss of a loved one. At Lindsay Adams State Farm, you're more than a customer, you're part of their family. Learn more about what Lindsay and her agents can do for you by visiting lindsayadamsf.com. Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome back to Malvern, everyone, as we're wrapping up our first National Bank Denison halftime show, as we're getting ready for the cartoon second half kickoff here live from the Hertzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Robbie, here we go.
Big second half coming up here, Keith.
Yep, big second half, you know.
It's gonna be can Malvern keep the momentum going. They had one stumble, one offensive drive stumbled, stopped on the fourth down. But other than that, they scored on every drive, except for the one at the end of the half. But they really had momentum going on the offensive side.
Well, I think the one they didn't score was down here, right?
Yep,
they're going into their end zone, and I mean, They've played a very well coached game here in the first half, you know, and we've seen Coach Sherko upset on a few of them yellow flags there.
Yeah.
You know, so obviously he's going to be pretty happy with the results so far in the first half of play. We'll see, you know, what Buckeye Trail does and Coach Kearns does for adjustments to come out in the second half, because they need to respond on this drive.
Yeah, what do you think? Speaking of adjustments, what do you think Coach Kearns said to the players there at halftime when they're making those adjustments?
Well, I think the biggest thing is we got to finish third down. He's probably telling the guys we're getting ourselves behind the sticks on the holding penalties. If you look at every time on third down, they've had a big run, and even on one of them, they kind of got lucky that it was a little further down the field.
Yeah.
So every drive that they've done, they've kind of the flag killers, right?
Yep.
They're putting themselves behind the sticks, and, you know, they got to clean that up. They got to clean the penalties up, and they got to execute the drives, because they're more than capable of finishing the drives off.
Now, with the Malvern side, what do you think Coach Sherko went in and said to his guys at halftime?
Well, I think he says, hey, guys, don't let up. We got to keep playing good football, do our job, don't worry about the scoreboard. It's 0-0. We come out here at halftime. We got to finish every play like it matters. You know, you can't just come out here and get relaxed, because you get relaxed, all of a sudden, the momentum can switch in a couple scores real quick.
All right, we're getting ready for kickoff here in the second half of Malvern High School, and we will be back here in about a minute here for the second half kickoff.
Hi, I'm Crystal, General Manager at Loudon Motors Ford. I invite you to stop in and feel the difference of shopping for your next vehicle with our friendly, non-commissioned sales staff, or the personal touch that you will receive from one of the last family-owned and operated dealerships for nearly 100 years. So my question for you is, when will you experience the crystal clear and Loud and Clear Advantage right here in sunny Minerva, Ohio?
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At Logivision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At Logivision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. Logivision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Welcome back to Malvern High School here. We have 30 seconds here to the second half. So, Buckeye Trail will receive the football here starting the second half. That means Malvern will kick it off to Buckeye Trail. This is a big second half for Buckeye Trail. Buckeye Trail's got to get some momentum, going down 35-8 here. So it's a big opening statement here for Buckeye Trail in the second half.
Yeah, it is. But I got a little quick update from our sideline guy, Andrew Gibbs. He got some stats for us.
All right.
Gore, 170 yards with 4 TDs at halftime.
Woo-wee!
Simmons. Sorry about that. Simmons, 4 reception, 80 yards, 4 rushes for 45.
That's efficient.
Yep,
they're efficient, man.
5-4-4.
So, you know, they're doing a good job there, you know, spreading the wealth there a little bit.
5-4-4.
Simmons is like, hey, Robbie, I'm making a play here for the shirt, bud. He said it ain't all about Gore today, bud.
Thank you to Andrew Gibbs for the stats update there. This is a
cartoon second half kickoff here.
Malvern kicks it off there, and he's going to let it bounce all the way back there to number 8, Trey Yonsick. Trey Yonsick's up to the right-hand side. He's at the 40, 45, 50. One man to beat. That's the kicker. Down at the 35-yard line, but there is a yellow penalty flag there back at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, we just talked about that, having to clean those penalties up, Robbie.
You have great field position from the kick return, but a penalty negates that. So that's a killer.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Marcus, our producer here from Claxon Communications. All this wouldn't be possible without the team of Casey and his team down there at Claxon Communications. They do a great job for Big Z Sports, bringing us high school sports here live.
I wish they had this when I was still in school.
Oh, man, that is amazing where the technology has taken Friday nights.
Oh, I know, man. Like I said, in my living room, we'll watch a football game and it's so nice. So Buckeye Trail will start with the football at the 9-yard line. Here trailing 35-8 with 11:49 go in the third quarter. Two receivers out here to the left and one on the right. Todd takes it out to the right-hand side, tries to delude some defenders from Malvern, and just gets wrapped up by a slew of Malvern defenders. They're trying to bounce it try to go to the inside, bounce it out to the left-hand side, outside, and Malvern's just too quick there.
Along with Owen Ball.
Owen Ball on the tackle there for Malvern.
Yeah, they got him here got him deep in their own territory here, Robbie. So at this point, if you're Coach Sherko, are you going to keep the pressure on here, or are you going to kind of fall back in a little bit of zone?
Nope, I'm going to keep pressure on. Keep pressure on and make them uncomfortable as much as possible. Two wide receivers out to the right, one to the left. Wing back to the right-hand side. We have Todd and Yalczyk in the backfield. Todd's going to take the ball, roll out to the right-hand side. Throws it deep, looking for a man wide open. He's there at the 40-yard line, tackled. Sammy Brown on the big play there for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's the second big reception there, Todd the Brown here, and that was huge. They had him backed up there to what, about the 8-yard line?
Yeah, back at the 8, and that ball was up there for a long time too.
You know, that just shows you how much this drive means right now and the momentum for Buckeye Trail to get themselves back in this game.
100%. Buckeye Trail is just trying to plug along, trying to keep it in this game as much as they can.
Yeah, and that was First Federal Community Bank. First down.
Yep. Two wide receivers out to the right, one to the left. Todd and Yalczyk in the backfield. Todd just going to take it to the right-hand side, up the middle. Splits some defenders and up to the 42-yard line there. That was a nice little run by Todd.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't see it, number 7 for Malvern, Owen Ball shot the gap, read the snap again, and actually he kind of grazed his jersey and just missed him.
Oh.
Todd did a great job on that direct snap and went right to the hole.
Yeah, Todd runs the ball really hard for being there. So, like Coach Kern said, he's just a throw-in quarterback. He's the backup quarterback. They lost their D1 prospect earlier in the year, second scrimmage I think it was, but they get him back next year.
Yeah, he'll be back, but unfortunately Mason Todd, I believe, is a senior.
Todd in the backfield, takes the ball up to the left-hand side, holds on to that ball with all he has, and the helmet comes off. It looks like number 51's helmet came off there, so that means he's going to have to be out for one play. He has to go off for a play, then come back in.
Roy Simmons.
Yeah, he was looking at the officials wanting hands to the face there a little bit, and officials obviously they're in the pile there. They did not see it, and
nope.
They're subbing him out here for their play.
RJ Cole coming in for a play here, just substituting in for one. Now, if you're Malvern, get the ball. You have Buckeye Trail at the 50-yard line. You have to get a stop here. The clock's still moving. And if you're Buckeye Trail, you got to strike fast and try to get some points on the board quick. Two wide receivers to the right, one to the left, one on the wing. Todd and Yalczyk in the backfield. Todd takes it right up the middle, and he is going to get stopped at the 46-yard line. Late flag.
Late flag coming in there. Kind of wonder if it's going to be a personal foul on Malvern. I don't know.
Yep. They only called the 5-yarder, I think, there, Keith.
Yeah, I think
it's not a personal foul.
So that's going to be. It's going to be another First Federal Community Bank first down hill.
That helps. Buckeye Trail coming out here in the second half, making a good drive so far.
Yeah, I mean that's what they did. All off that big pass play from Mason Todd to Brown, and That's what happens, though, when they're loading that box up, thinking it's just going to be Yasik and Todd the whole time.
Yeah, you can't do that. Buckeye Trail lines up 2 to the right, 1 to the left, wing on the right side. Todd and Yonsick in the backfield. Actually, that's number 15, Chris Parker on the handoff.
Chris Parker
tries to bounce off a couple of defenders. Malvern's right there to make the tackle at the 41-yard line.
Well, that's kind of funny. They didn't move the sticks here, and I guess it wasn't a complete first down, so it's just 1st and 1 there. So
1st and 1, that's a really short first down.
Yeah, so they didn't actually move the sticks there. So
we have 2nd down coming up. 8:30 left here in the 3rd quarter. Malvern still leading 35-8. Buckeye Trail's got to score, and they got to score quick here, man. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 on the right. A slot back here to the left. Todd in the backfield. Takes the snap up to the left-hand side, and that is number 7. Owen Ball's right there to make the play. He has made a ton of tackles here tonight so far.
Yeah, he's done a great job from that middle linebacker spot. He's getting downhill in a hurry.
But Buckeye Trail picks up a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Want to give a big shout out to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, protecting what matters for most fans right across the valley. We greatly appreciate their support at Big Z Sports.
We couldn't do this without our sponsors, everybody. Our sponsors are a big part of why we do this, and it's really glad to see everybody supporting the community and these players. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Slot back. Todd rolls out to the right. Here comes. Underthrown, and that is going to be a tip ball and incomplete, and they're going to call a pass interference on that. And there's a flag back here in the backfield, too, so it looks like more likely we're going to have a holding penalty and a pass interference. That'll even out, and it'll be replay, first down. Roughing the passer, people are saying. Oh. Nope.
We'll see what they call here.
Holding.
Yeah.
Offense. Defensive pass interference. Marcus. Those penalties you all play first down.
I tell you what, they do a good job. Todd throws that thing out there, and Brown does a great job coming back to get it.
He does come back to get it. He's going to get a lot of pass interference calls on that, too.
Yeah.
But that's the 3rd time Malvern's getting beat. He's splitting the defenders. He's splitting his corner and safety right in the middle, and that's leaving it wide open for Todd to throw it to.
Yeah, I think Todd just got an area. He puts it to him. Brown just does a nice job of going there and getting it.
100%. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Slot here. We have a motion here. Todd rolls out to the right-hand side. Nice play there, and that's going to be number 8 on the tray. Trey Yonsick picks up a First Federal Community Bank first down. Big play there. He faked like he was going the right, spun all the way around there. I don't know what that was called, but got out to the right-hand side and had Yonsick in the flats there.
Yeah, he was kind of dragging across there, and kind of Coach Kern said, that they expected to put the ball out in the flats a little bit tonight if they needed to get some momentum, and that's what they did.
Buckeye Trail coming up to the line of scrimmage here. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wing back here. It looks like we have Mason Todd in the backfield. That will be a incomplete pass.
Oh, they call that a shuffle.
He tossed that forward, Keith.
Yep.
So when you toss it forward, they're saying it's an incomplete pass. It's like a pass attempt.
Yeah, Malvern guys were trying to sell it as a fumble. Why wouldn't you?
Well, why wouldn't you? Because the back judge back there throws his little sandbag, an orange sandbag, and that's telling everybody, hey, that's a fumble. So if he throws it, that referee must not be seeing the forward pass.
Yep. 7:10 left here in the 3rd quarter. Malvern, I believe it's 35, Buckeye Trail 8.
Todd up to the left-hand side. Really close to the first down. Picks up about maybe 6-7 yards there. That's going to be a big 3rd down here for the Buckeye Trail Warriors. On the tackle there, Owen Ball and Josh Unch on the tackle for the Hornets.
And I believe, if my mind is correct here, Owen Ball is the leading tackler coming into the night for Malvern.
I would understand why.
I think he had right around 61 tackles on the year coming into the night.
Woo! Well on his way to over 100. 2 to the left, 1 to the right.
That's going to be close for a first down here, Robbie.
And they're going to call it short. 4th and inches here. So that's Coach Kearns is going to be like, guys, we got to pick up this first down. And I make a bet it's going to go to Mason Todd here.
I don't think that was a very good spot. Looked like the guy on the far side was a little further up here. And guy near us kind of marked it back a little bit.
Oh, man, so it's going to be 4th and 2 here. 6:10 left in the third quarter. Malvern up 35-8.
Want to give a big thanks to Wright Mart Roofing, one of the night's streaming sponsor, keeping the roof strong across the region.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Wing back to the right-hand side. Mason Todd takes the snap right up the middle, and he is going to pick up the first down for the Buckeye Trail Warriors. That is a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Yeah, he got met up in the middle there by a slew of Malvern Hornets, but it was enough for that first down to keep the drive alive.
Malvern slowly moving, or not Malvern, sorry guys. Buckeye Trail slowly moving the chains, making good progress, getting confidence in their team.
Yeah, this drive here and that last run by Mason Todd put him in the Jeff Wolick LLC red zone. So they're trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Yes, they are. Mason Todd out here, rolls out to the left-hand side, tries to find his defender, and that is going to be a sack by number 22 of the Malvern Hornets, Brody Powers.
Yeah, Brody got a hold of him. He's like, you ain't getting away this time.
Nope, Brody Powers is a 5'11", 165-pound senior. Great pursuit there by him.
2nd down and 14.
Yeah, Todd, he was rolling out to his left there. Not really a strong suit for a right-handed quarterback to throw left, and there just wasn't nothing there.
No, sir, there wasn't. Buckeye Trail is taking all this clock, Keith. If you notice, we're 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. They've had the ball for the whole third quarter.
I think Coach Kearns just wanted probably to come out and establish a great drive, play their style of football, and just try to finish off with a touchdown here.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, cooking Todd in the backfield. Todd rolls out to the right-hand side, looking for his wide receiver. Found him. Nice tackled out there by number 1, Aiden Sprague of the Malvern Hornets. He just got outside, found the guy in the flats, just to pick up a manageable third down now.
Yeah, and, Sprague didn't do nothing there. He just kind of zeroed in on the waist belt, and he just made a great tackle, make sure it wasn't for a touchdown.
Wrap the legs, take him down. That's what you're coached to do right there. That was a textbook open field tackle.
Going to be 3rd down and 6 here from the 9. Buckeye Trail still down here in the Jeff Wolick LLC red zone here, trying to finish this drive off.
Buckeye Trail's got 2 to the left, 1 to the right, wing to the left back. Cook in the backfield. Cook takes it, rolls out to the left-hand side, just keeps it himself, and he is going to be short of the first down. Picks up about 5, needed 6 there.
Well, I think it's about the 3rd, 4th down on this drive. Let's see if they can finish it off here and get another first down.
Malvern's defense is bending, but I don't know if it's going to break here.
You know what? One of your Coach Kearns, you just kind of come up here and you have that play where hey, let's just try to draw them off here. Or you just go ahead and Mason Todd.
Mason Todd right up the middle. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, wing to the right-hand side. Mason takes it, and he is going to pick up the First Federal Community Bank first down.
Yeah, that was a great job of Todd. He took that snap, he found the hole, and he just did what he had to do to get the first down.
Tackled by Owen Ball and Marinucci.
Well, no one signaled it yet, but they marked it.
And looking at it, first down for the Buckeye Trail Warriors.
First down and goal.
I guess I get off track a little bit because that far guy always seems like he's a little bit further ahead.
Now they look like they're going to take a timeout. It looks like they're going to measure this.
Timeout.
While they measure this, we're going to take a timeout with them right here. We'll be right back with Claxon Communications.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
while you're away there, everybody, Buckeye Trail takes the snap, goes out to the right-hand side, and gets sacked.
There's a penalty on the play here. We'll see what
I
they
did not
call.
see that.
Yeah, it was in the back of the end zone there. I think they're kind of blowing the play dead there. And then
while we wait for this penalty call here, Keith, why don't you run us down a scoreboard update?
Impact collision. Scoreboard update. Indian Valley 34, Garraway 12. New Philadelphia 28, Mansfield Madison 14. Dover 28, Worcester 14 in the third quarter. Strasburg, Gage Moore kicks a field goal. They're up 3. East Canton 0 here in the fourth quarter. Claymont 34, Tusky Valley 0 in the third quarter. Ridgewood 48, Sandy Valley. That game's in the fourth quarter. New Cumberstown 52, TCC 21. That game's in the fourth quarter. Conotton Valley 28, Frontier 20 in the third quarter. Carrollton and Alliance tied up at 21 in the third quarter. Manchester 28, Fairless 7 in the third.
Todd takes it up the middle, and Malvern's right there to tackle him.
The rest of the Hornets. Loss on the play.
Loss of 2 or 3 on the play there, Keith.
Yeah, not what Coach Kearns wanted to see. You know, they're down in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone here. And it's going to be second down, it looks like. And, you know, they're going to have to find something here a little bit.
Yep, got to get him rolled out to the right-hand side. Get him in some open space.
I think this is where you kind of got to incorporate Trey Yosik because they've used Todd so much here. I think you got to get some misdirection and get Yosik the ball here.
Looks like Buckeye Trail's taking a timeout, and we'll take it with them right here with a Cush Financial Group timeout. Back in a minute here with Big Z Sports.
Newtown Mall provides you a one-stop shop for anything you need. You can shop the latest fashions at Kohl's, Maurice's, or Marshall's, get your sporting goods at Dunham's or Dick's Sporting Goods, or redo a room in your house at Ashley Furniture. Find all these stores and more for yourself and experience Newtown. Plus, you can sign up to be a Newtown Mall VIP and follow your favorite stores so you're the first to know sales, giveaways, events, and more. To sign up and to see all that's happening, visit newtownmall.com.
Want to stay warm in your vehicle this winter? Call the Remote Start Pros at Cartoons and Accessories in New Philly. With over 15,000 units installed over 18 years in the market, Cartoons in-car experts have the expertise to get the job done right. Cartoons carries a full assortment of remote starts that give you any desired range needed to warm up your car from anywhere. We also do diesel vehicles as well as standard shift vehicles. So don't delay. Call Cartoons today and schedule an appointment and stay warm all winter long. Cartoons at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. 330-339-2006. Be there.
Welcome back to Malvern, the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio. And I'm going to tell you what, Robbie, this crowd out here in Malvern's, it's electric right now. They got music going. The crowd's into the game. It's homecoming night. They're just having a great time.
Oh, man, are they having a blast up here out here in Malvern. They always have the music loud. Always the crowd's loud. They always bring a good crowd. Buckeye Trail here has the ball. One wide receiver to the left, one to the right, wing back to the left, 2 in the backfield with Todd. Todd motions out here to the left-hand side. Ball is passed, deflected. That'd be an incomplete pass. Third down here. Josh Unch on the deflection there for the Hornets.
Yeah, great job of him. He got the pressure, and then, you know, he knew he couldn't get the tackle. Throw them arms up in the air and knock the ball down because, you know, it looked like Todd had him a receiver out here.
Yeah, and this is 4-down territory. So you're going, no matter what, Coach Kearns and company is going to go for it regardless. So you have to get 2 more stops. And it looks like Coach Kearns, the Buckeye Trail, is going to take a timeout, and we will here too. Here is a Cush Financial Group timeout. Here with Big.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of these communities, there is nothing better than high school football. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD.
Welcome back to Malvern, Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio. I'd like to give a big shout out to some of our streaming sponsors here tonight. DAC Vitamins and Mineral for supporting tonight's live stream. Right Mart Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agent Kime Company. Also a special mention for helping out with this particular broadcast, Clark Kenner Real Estate, Contini Insurance, and Ron Rug Automotive. Robbie, it's getting louder. They won their defense to hold Buckeye Trail here because it's 3rd down and 2 here.
3rd down and 2, big couple plays here. Keith, got to make a stop if you're Malvern, but Buckeye Trail, get that touchdown, you gain confidence.
Yeah, they're trying to build some confidence. You get this touchdown, you come out on defense, and you know it might generate another stop.
Todd takes the snap, goes right up the middle, bounces out to the right-hand side, and he's going to walk in for a touchdown for the Buckeye Trail Warriors. That makes the score 35-14,
waiting for the extra point.
I went to Indian Valley. I can't do math on my toes out, man.
Oh, man.
Yep. That was a great play by Todd. Everything was bunched up in the middle, juked, bounced out to the right-hand side, scored a touchdown. Looks like Buckeye Trail's going to go for 2.
Yeah, minute 58 here left in the third quarter here. Be kind of interesting once they get this 2-point conversion in. Are you Coach Kearns? Do you kick it away or do you try to get you an onside?
You try to get you an onside kick here as best as you can. One by wide receiver to the right. Kearns rolls out here, or Todd rolls out here to the left-hand side. Ball is tipped, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. And making that pass deflection is Owen Ball. 1:58 left here in the third quarter. Malvern up 35-14. We'll be right back after this Cush Financial Group timeout here on Big Z Sports.
Simona Bolteron is a global leader in plastics technology, manufacturing thermoplastic products for industries such as aircraft interior parts, medical device housings, wall coverings, general thermoforming, and many more. Simona Bolteron, a company like a friend, is proud to be a part of the community and wishes all local athletes good luck and have a great year. For more information, visit them online at bolteron.com. Simona Bolteron, 1 General Street, Newcomerstown.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Welcome back to Malvern High School. We have a Cartoons kickoff here. Owen. Woo-wee!
Julius
Gore up to the left-hand side, down at the 35-yard line. That was a great kick return there by Julius Gore, Mr. Do-It-All for Malvern tonight.
Yeah, he's doing a great job running the ball tonight, and he says, just go ahead and kick it to me. I'll see if I can do something on that too.
Yeah, Keith, you want to get a quick Impact Collision scoreboard?
Yep, we'll do an Impact Collision scoreboard update here. Indian Valley 40, Garraway 12 in the third quarter. New Philadelphia 28, Madison 21 in the fourth quarter. Dover 28, Worcester 14 in the fourth quarter. East Canton 7, Strasburg 3 in the fourth quarter.
Ooh. Back to action here, Keith. 3 by 1, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Gore in the backfield. Hands it off to Gore, bounces off to the left-hand side. Sheds some tackles, picks up about 4 yards there, Keith.
All right, we're going to go back to our Impact Collision scoreboard update here. We're going to have Ridgewood 48, Sandy Valley 0. They're in the fourth quarter. Claymont 41, Tusky Valley 0. That game's in the fourth quarter. Newcomerstown 58, TCC 28 in the fourth quarter. Conotton Valley 28, Frontier 20 in the third quarter. Carrollton 21, Alliance 21 in the third quarter. Manchester 35, Fairless 7 in the third quarter.
Trips out here to the right-hand side, 1 to the left. Faked Gore out to Simmons out here to the right-hand side. Simmons is up to the 35. Jukes some kids out down at the 35-yard line. Roy Simmons, he's like another running back.
Yeah, he does such a great job in space.
And he is so shifty. I'm jumping around making guys miss.
Yeah, I mean, he's good with them little short passes, turning them into something, or, and them little sweeps are using him for them little quick tosses in front of the quarterback. So, they definitely got a special weapon there.
We're going to have 3 to the left, trips to the left, 3 to the left, 1 on the right. We have Jones in the backfield with Gore. Jones takes the snap, hands it to Gore right up the middle. Gore's going to go right up the middle. He's at the 20, 15, 10. Dragging the defenders along as far as he can go. down at the 6-yard line there for Julius Gore. What a run.
Yeah, he just said, hey, I want to go ahead and chop off another 30-yard run here.
6-yard line.
He is well over 200 yards of offense tonight.
Yeah, he had 170 at halftime, so he's definitely eclipsed 200 yards. So Julius Gore's having a great game here. Looks like we're going to be winding down the third quarter here, and we're going to take a quick timeout with them here. It's 35 Malvern, Buckeye Trail 14, Big Z Sports. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialist in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Welcome back to the Hertzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio, Robbie. Got caught up there.
Yeah, you did.
We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter out here in Malvern. Malvern up 35-14 over Buckeye Trail Warriors. And right now it's kind of been the Julius Gore show tonight.
It has been. It has been. He's been running all over Buckeye Trail tonight. Well over 200 yards, 4 touchdowns for Gore so far, and then we're just now starting the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, but there's another guy out there quietly having a good game. I think number 3 from Malvern's got something to say about
Simmons,
that.
Yep. We have 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Gore takes the ball to the left side, takes the pitch, and he's going to walk into the end zone. That is his 5th touchdown of the night for the Malvern Hornets.
That's a 6-yard TD run to add to the
yes, sir.
count tonight for Julius Gore with 11:55 left here. Looks like we're going to try a kick attempt here.
That is 41-14 Malvern over Buckeye Trail. Gore runs the ball hard, he runs the ball fast, and he gets to his spot, point A to point B, real quick. I think he's putting his name for player of the week.
Yeah,
he's going up against someone from Indian Valley tonight, having a career night down there.
Brady Marcus holding. Badon's kick is no
that
good.
Kick is no good. With 11:55 left here at Malvern High School, Malvern leads 41-14 over Buckeye Trail. And we'll be right back with you here after this.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at U.S. America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Are you a compassionate caregiver looking for a career with purpose? Second Family Home Care and Support Services is now hiring home health aides and STNAs. We offer competitive wages, flex time scheduling, and employment rewards because we believe in supporting the people who support others. Start your journey with a company that truly cares. Visit careers.secondfamily.com to apply today or contact them at 740-462-3152.
Welcome back to Malvern High School. Malvern leads Buckeye Trail 41-14. This kickoff is brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia. Lyden Arsick is on the kick. The kickoff from Malvern, and he puts his leg into it, boots it. And that is going to be brought out by number 8, Chase Yonsick. Yonsick up to the 20, stops up to the 25, sees a lane, 20, 40. Gets tackled right there at the 44-yard line by number 32 of the Hornets, Caden Dennis.
Yeah, that was a big tackle there by Dennis because Yonsick had himself a lane.
He had himself a lane, and then if he would have made that tackle, he'd have been one-on-one with the kicker, and you don't like to see that.
No. So it looks like it's going to be Buckeye Trail's ball at their own 44 here. Let's see if they can get some momentum here, Robbie, and establish the drive. They've done a great job coming out with their first drive after half the last time. Let's see if they can keep some momentum.
I think Buckeye Trail's had the ball for 10 minutes of this whole second half, and we're only at 15 seconds into the fourth quarter. 3-by-1 here, trips to the right. We have Todd take the snaps up to the left-hand side. Gets stopped by a few players there, but I see number 69 for the Hornets. That is Jacob Rubens, a 5'11", 180-pound junior.
Yeah, they're kind of right before they call the snap there. You see Malvern walking a few guys up there, and they're just kind of loading the box.
Yep, loading the box, trying to stop the run because they know who it's going to, and they ain't going to give up any deep plays. Two-by-two formation here. Todd in the backfield with Chris Parker as the fullback. Todd takes a snap, rolls out here to the right-hand side. Finds his guy, number 8. Trey Yonsick there in the flats. That's what Coach Kearns wanted. He wanted to get the flat routes, wanted to get the out routes going. So they roll Todd out to the right side, and he picks up a good amount, brings up a decent third down and 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's real close there. He was real close there, but a little short. I'm sure we're going to probably see a direct snap to number 4 here.
I'm sure. But Malvern, like you said there a couple plays ago, loaded the box. So if they can load the box here.
Yeah, just keep an eye on Owen Ball. Usually on these short conditions, he's trying to line up and time a gap. He's done it a couple times, and number 7's already looking where he's going here.
Todd takes a snap. Looks like we have a timeout here by Buckeye Trail right before the snap. We are going to take a timeout with them here. We'll bring it right back after this Cush Financial Group timeout with Claxon Communication.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales. And once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Welcome back to Malvern High School. While you were away, Mason Todd takes the ball to the left-hand side, and a few Malvern players stopped him there short, but we have a holding penalty here on Buckeye Trail.
Yeah, if they decline the penalty here, it's probably going to be 4th down here, Robbie. Let's see what they decide here.
I would accept a penalty. Move them back 10 yards because, you know, they've been only running the out routes and been running Todd up the middle. So you take that penalty, you're moving them back 10 yards. Now you're making Buckeye Trail a little harder to get to pick up the first down.
That's exactly what they did. Yeah, they ain't punted a whole lot tonight, so Coach Turco probably thinks, you know, they're going to go for it there, and it's going to be, you know, probably about 4th and 6, so why not just move them back a little further?
Yeah, move them back further, make it harder for them to pick up the first down. Buckeye Trail comes up to the line of scrimmage, 2 to the left, 1 on the right. Slot back to the left-hand side. You have Cook and Parker in the backfield. Cook takes a snap. Takes a snap. Boom! Takes the sack. Owen Ball was there first.
Yeah, then it was number 22, Brody Powers, that finished him off.
Yes, sir. We have a little extracurricular activities going on. Each team pushing their teams back to get back. You don't want that here.
Now we're late in the game here. No room for that. We don't want to see no players, drawing themselves an ejection or anything. So teammates did a good job of getting it defused there. That's always good to see.
And it looks like Coach Kearns is saying, hey, I'm going to punt this ball away.
Looks like Julius Gore's back to receive along with Roy Simons. Is that who that is? I believe
Simmons,
so.
Sir.
Simmons. I keep saying Simmons.
Keep saying Simons. Simmons.
My bad.
Takes the ball, snaps it.
Mason Todd on the
Simmons
punt.
calls for the fair catch at
catch
the
by
37-yard line there, and that's where the Malvern Hornets will start their offensive drive here. So, Coach Kearns has got to be like, guys, let's stop them. Let's not get the running clock on us. Let's keep doing what we've been doing, trying to stop Julia's score. And it looks like Coach Turco and company are calling off the dogs. They putting the JV team in there, Keith.
Yeah, they just pulled Julius Gore out of the game.
Quarterback for your Hornets.
Yep, new quarterback too. Jeremiah Fatch is in for the Malvern Hornets now. We got 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Fatch in the backfield. Woo!
Met by Mason Todd and pick up of about
Nice run by Fatch there. That was fake the handoff, took it off to the right-hand side, and I think I found his parents right here in front of us.
Yeah.
I think I did because they're out here yelling really loud. So, problem moment here. You're up big. You want to get the younger guys time. So, get some experience here. Hey, Keith, we want to run up a scoreboard update real quick because I know we have some big games going around in the country or in the area right now.
Yeah, there's some good games going on, some close ones here. Let's take a look here. Let's just get it refreshed here up. Our Stalker Concrete scoreboard update.
You want to refresh that one real quick so that way you're up to date there, man?
Yeah, it's refreshing there.
There it is.
Stalker Concrete. Indian Valley 40, Garraway 12.
Big run there. Sorry there, Keith. By Jeremiah Fatch. Take the handoff off to the right-hand side again.
Yeah, we'll get back to our Stalker Concrete scoreboard update. New Philly 35, Mansfield Madison 21 in the fourth quarter. Dover 28, Worcester 14 in the fourth quarter. East Canton 14, Strasburg 3 in the fourth quarter. Claymont's final 41-0 over Tusky Valley. Ridgewood's final 48-7 over Sandy Valley.
Did I think I see that score right? 70-40?
Yep, to Cumberstown 70, TCC 40. That game's in the fourth quarter. Conotton Valley 28, Frontier 20. That game's in the fourth quarter. Carrollton 21, Alliance 21. That game's still in the third quarter. Manchester 42, Fairless 7 in the fourth quarter. That game was tight early, and it opened up.
So, Keith, if the score holds up here, we have a big showdown next week. Malvern, New Cumberstown. Correct?
Yep.
They got who they play next. Malvern does.
Yeah, I think Malvern's got New Cumberstown next week, and then Malvern will play East Canton week 10. That'll be a huge game.
And then what, Malvern, Strasburg? Or no, Strasburg, yep.
No, it'll be New Cumberstown and Strasburg still have to play.
on the right side.
So with this win tonight for Malvern, if they can pull it off with 7.5 minutes left, I think they'd be tied for first place in the IVC North. Because Malvern, if score holds true.
Second down and 13.
Yeah, you're going to have Strasburg at 5-2, East Canton at 5-2, Malvern at 5-2.
Woo!
And then you got New Cumberstown catching momentum. They're up to 4. They should be at 4-3.
And that score just went final. New Cumberstown beats TCC tonight 70-40. Playing a basketball game down there.
That's a lot of points for a football
game. That's a lot of points. Fash takes the back. Snap, pulls it out, throws to number 17. He's off to the races. We'll see you later. Cameron Dutchin up 5. Touchdown, Malvern Hornets. 47-14. What a throw from Fash.
Yeah, a couple underclassmen there getting hooked up together.
Fash to Dutchin. What a throw. Pitch and catch there.
I'd say Fatch is probably the guy that's going to be the next signal caller for the Hornets in the future. I think he's, a sophomore?
He's a sophomore. He is right behind a quarterback. I think that's a junior.
Oh, I thought Jones was a senior, 21. He's a junior.
He's a junior.
Wow.
They have a lot coming back next year. They lose Gore, but they have a lot of freshmen, sophomores, and juniors on this team. Kick is up, and it is no good. Here at Malvern High School, Malvern's up 47-14. We now have a running clock here at Malvern High School. We'll be right back after this Cush Financial Group timeout with Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Hey, want to hear something great? Right now at Wendy's, you can get 2 of the #1 selling bacon cheeseburger in all fast food, the JBC, plus medium fries and a medium soft drink for just $8. Want to hear something else great? Double the burger means double the bacon. Now that's a game changer. 2 of the #1 bacon cheeseburgers with fries and a drink for just $8. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Request $8 JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Individual items at regular price.
Welcome back to Malvern High School. 6:30 left in the fourth quarter. Malvern leads 47-14. We're here with the Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff here. Beautiful high end-over-end kick started at the 5-yard line. He's up to the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. He's got a little lane here. He's up. Trey Yonsick, one man to beat. He's gone. He's at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Buckeye Trail. I see no yellow flags. That is a touchdown for Buckeye Trail.
Yeah, I mean, he's been flirting with that all night, Robbie. He's a couple of times. He's about broke free. Malvern made the tackle. And, Trey Yonsick there, he finally found the lane he wanted, and he turned on the Jets there. What a big return for Buckeye Trail.
Huge return for Buckeye Trail. Gets them inching a little bit closer. Down by 27 here with 6:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here, Keith. And it's gone final up in East Canton. East Canton knocks off Strasburg tonight 14-3. Buckeye Trail comes out, 2 man to the right, 1 to the left. Slot back to the right-hand side. Todd at quarterback with Chris Parker behind them. Parker takes it up and
Todd keeps it, and you get the 2-point conversion.
That 2-point conversion is good with 6:03 left here in the fourth quarter. Malvern's up 47-22. We're going to take a timeout here with Big Z Sports and Classic Communications.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Malvern in the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Buckeye Trail's kicking off to Malvern here. Looks like the kick's going to go out of bounds here, Robbie. Looks like we're going to have some field position here. Malvern's going to get the ball here, probably around the 35.
Yes, sir. Good field position coming out. Don't think they're going to put the starters back in here tonight, so I think we're going to see the last of Julius Gore and company.
Yeah, so we're going to take a quick Stocker Concrete scoreboard update. Indian Valley 40, Garraway 12 still listed in the third quarter. New Philadelphia 35, Mansfield Madison 21. That game's in the fourth quarter. Dover 35, Worcester 14. That game's in the fourth quarter. East Canton 14, Strasburg 3. That game is final. Claymont 41, Tusky Valley 0. That game is final. Ridgewood 48, Sandy Valley 7. That game is final. New Cumberstown 70, TCC 40. That game is final. Connaught Valley 36, Frontier 20. That game's in the fourth quarter.
Malvern lines up here, 2-by-2 formation. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to number 88. That is Nate Ezell for the Hornets. Right up the middle there. Buckeye Trail had a couple guys tackle. What a game so far tonight, Keith. It's been a great game by Julius Gore, Roy Simmons. I mean, in the offensive line for Malvern, they have opened up holes everywhere tonight for those two guys.
Yeah, our stringer down on the sideline, Andrew Gibbs, just texted up from the scat guy, Gore, 206 yards.
Wow.
Plus, what, 5 TDs?
5 TDs, yep.
Yeah, Gore's had himself a game tonight.
2-by-2 again. Fash takes the snap, hands off. Nope, he keeps it. He's off to the right-hand side. He picks up the first down, and that is a First Federal Community Bank first down. Went out of bounds about the 50-yard line midfield there for Malvern. Coach Turco's got to be happy about the way his offense executed tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he can't be disappointed. I mean, they come in here and they established the run game real well, and, and they've done a little bit of things, and they've done a little bit of passing, not a lot. And, and they've done well. I mean, obviously the one thing I'll take away from this game is, maybe special teams.
Special teams need some work on, yep.
Yeah, they give up a lot of big, kickoff returns there a few times, set up the drives. And
3-by-1 here, 3 to the left, 1 on the right. Fash takes the ball, hands off to Azell, up the middle. He's up to the 30, the 25, 20. He keeps his feet in bounds. Touchdown, Malvern! 50-yard touchdown by Nate Azell. What a run by them.
Yeah, he didn't mess around. He got outside and he turned on the jets. He said, I'm determined to get to the end zone.
Woo! What a run. But that's great to see that your younger guys are coming in, not skipping a beat, and still running the ball hard.
Yeah, I mean, they're coming in and executing. That's all you can ask for of your Coach Jerko. You're coming in, execute the plays we call in. Let's get positive yardage, and, well, they're getting big yardage.
Huge yardage, yep.
Ball snap, ready.
And that is a good kick. Field goal is good. Malvern leads 54-22, 4:26 left in the fourth quarter. And we're going to take a timeout right here on the field with them. It's a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll be back after these.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Welcome back to Malvern. We're in a Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio as Malvern's getting ready to kick off. And, Robbie, we got through the second half here. It seemed like it went pretty quick, and it's kind of rolling along here. We're going to have running clock now here to start this kickoff as cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff.
Yes, sir. This second half went fast, man. I've had a blast calling this game with you tonight. I had the pleasure. I got to admit, I'm going to say this on air. I got the better comments, man. It's been a pleasure calling the game with you.
I appreciate it. I'm just trying to step in, filling for Joe. Hope him and Susan's having a great vacation down in Kentucky, and we'll have him back for week 8.
Yes, sir, we will. And it's going to be right now in Malvern. We have a running clock, so the clock's going to keep running here until Buckeye Trail can put another score on the board. And it has gone final down in Janate and Hutton. Indian Valley knocks off Garraway tonight, 40-12.
Yeah, and with that, we'll do a Stockard Concrete scoreboard update. New Philadelphia 35, Mansfield Madison 21. Malvern 54, Buckeye Trail 22 here in the fourth quarter, 3:48 to go. Dover 42, Wooster 14 in the fourth quarter. East Canton 14, Strasburg 3, that game's final. Claymont 41, Tuskegee Valley 0, that game's final. Ridgewood 48, Sandy Valley 7, that game's final. New Cumberstown 70, TCC 40, that game's final. Conotton Valley 36, Frontier 20, that game's in the fourth quarter. Alliance 34, Carrollton 21, that game's in the fourth quarter. Manchester 42, Fairless 13, that game is final. And we have a Cush Financial Group timeout on the field here, but we're going to stay right here. I'd like to give a big thanks to DAC Vitamin and Mineral, Rightmark Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Kime Company. Also like to give a big shout out to some special sponsors tonight. Clark Kenner Real Estate, the name to trust when buying or selling your next home. Contini Insurance, providing reliable coverage, peace of mind for our community. And Ron Rug Automotive, keeping you on the road with trusted auto repair service. A little thing about Ron Rug Automotive.
What's up?
One of the best open-wheel modified racers in the Midwest works there, and his name's Rick Elkins. He lives out in this area, and you couldn't ask for a better person than Rick, and he works at Ron, so I guarantee you, you're getting top-notch service with Rick Elkins is turning wrenches.
I'm sure. Buckeye Trail runs the ball up the middle there. Second down, picks up about 3 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 7 or 2nd and 7. Ball on the 47-yard line. Coach Kearns has to be thinking positive about this game. You put points on the board. You just ran into a player and team that's just different.
Yeah, I mean, really, you like you said, they've played well. They ain't played great. Obviously, they're behind on the scoreboard, but I tell you, the biggest thing is get your third down cleaned up. Seems like they got themselves in a lot of trouble on third down.
Yep.
You know, they had a lot of positive stuff on first and second, and you know, just to think, if they really had their quarterback, I think his name, he's a junior. Let me find my sheet here.
Mason Todd?
No.
No, the injured one.
The injured one there, his name, what was his name? Drew McGumpy, right? No, is it Drew?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Drew McGumpy. He's a junior, 6'1", 190 pounds, Division I recruit, Miami, Ohio, unfortunate injury right before week 1. And, that's tough. You lose a player like that, it's coming, he's coming back from a sophomore. You had a great sophomore season. Mason Todd is going to be your running back.
Yeah.
Think of, he's going to be your guy, and Trey Yasik's going to be there as an athlete. Sammy Brown? Yep. You got some really good weapons for a really good quarterback, and that was a big game changer for him, when their quarterback went down. And, we're definitely not making excuses for him because Coach Kearns didn't want that, and he says it was next man up, and they came to battle tonight.
Yeah, they did. And like you said, Sammy Brown's a senior, Mason Todd's a senior. So a lot of these guys are seniors stepping up when they lose their main man, the quarterback.
Bad snap here. Todd's just got to jump on it.
Todd is out of the game, sir.
Oh, Todd's out?
It's number 1, Jake Watkins. He's a freshman, 6 foot.
Yeah, I didn't see him make that switch. Good catch, Robbie.
Yes, sir. We got a minute left here in the fourth quarter here. And what a ball game by Malvern. Malvern's up 54-22 here. We'll be coming up in the post-game show here. And we'll have our player of the game, our McInturf Realty player of the game. Two by one here for Buckeye Trail. Number 1, Jake Watkins takes the snap, goes off to the left.
On the left side.
Yeah, we're winding down here. I don't know. Buckeye Trail, it looks like they're going to call in one more play.
This was fun.
Yeah, we had a blast tonight.
Fun.
I don't come in the box a lot, but, I do when Adam needs me, and I appreciate the opportunity. And I thought you did great tonight, Robbie. You did a great job on the play-by-play. So
thank you, sir.
We got a little handoff here.
Yep, yes we do, and that is going to be it here at Malvern High School. Teams line up at the 50, and we will be right back here with Keith.
Yeah, then that's a ball game here at Malvern. Malvern 54, Buckeye Trail 22. We'll step aside for a quick break, and when we come back, it's time for the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. You're listening to Big Z Sports Week 7 game here on YouTube.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
At Harts's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartsler's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
And we're back here at Malvern for Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. And we're going to send it over to our man Robbie Anderson to do a little recap as we get ready to pick our McInturf Realty Player of the Game.
So we've got some stats here from Gibby down on the sideline. Julius Gore had an 11-yard touchdown run, another 11-yard touchdown run, a 40-yard touchdown run, 6-yard touchdown run, 8-yard touchdown run, and then we had a Jones 41-yard touchdown to Simmons, passing touchdown. Julius Gore ended the night with 206 yards 260 yards on the ground, 5 touchdowns. So who do you think player of the game? Who's your nominee for player of the game?
Well, it's kind of tough. We thought we had a little battle there going on early, and and at the end of the day, to me, Julius Gore separated himself. He comes in here, you put up 5 touchdowns on the board and add 206 yards and have a big kickoff return. You just can't look away from number 8. Number 8 had a ball game tonight, and honestly, walking into the stadium tonight, that he had the confidence and he called a shot.
Yes, sir, he did. And that's who I'm going to go with tonight. Julius Gore is our McInturf Realty Player of the Game with 5 touchdowns, 206 yards on the ground. Congratulations, Julius Gore. So Keith, you're up in the box with us tonight.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications.
To be a part of this team, and I think we got the best team in the business, and we got post games going on right now, getting ready to go on at 4 ball games plus. We're going to have our post game show back at the studio, and I just don't think people realize the great content we put out there, and it's just such an honor to be doing what we do, and the great sponsors we have. And when you look at DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Right Mart Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Kime Company, we're so thankful for those guys. We're thankful for Casey and the Claxon Communication team. So I just think it's an honor to be able to do this.
Yeah, it was an honor have you up here in the booth filling in for Joe tonight, man, and I was privileged to have Thomas up here with me calling the ball game. And like you said, the guys back at the studio is going to bring you home. If you're on your way home from a ball game, drive safe. And next week, you'll hear me and Joe Geckler down in Newcomerstown. I think it's down in Newcomerstown where we are for Malvern and Newcomerstown. Don't hold me to it, but I'm thinking it's where we are. So until then, everybody, have a good night.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.